Welcome into Veterans Memorial Stadium and big-time Friday Night Lights. Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle right here, Glacier Peak, Snohomish, the Dick Armstrong Cup, number 9, Mr. Boyle.
Yes, indeed. Good to be back.
It's good back to friends.
It felt like a September day here, like our normal September day, except now it's getting cold.
Yes, for those of you in the Seattle metropolitan area, you know exactly. We had just a balmy, beautiful day. Hit almost 60 places for those listening around the country and around the world. We'll take it in March. And it's football in March, Tim. As we said last week, we were here at Snohomish Veterans Memorial Stadium on the campus of Snohomish High School. It's the porch. We're out on the deck.
We are. It's a little different out here.
It is. There's no fans yet, but we got good news yesterday that fans are coming a little bit at a time.
If we start getting quiet about 8:30, 9 o'clock, it's because we both have hypothermia, and our lips will be frozen
No,
shut.
are you kidding me?
But it's all part of the experience.
Seriously,
Scott.
I have long underwear on. I've got gloves ready. I've got the wool cap on. I'm ready to go.
I think it's going to get cold. It's been frosty every morning last few mornings. It's going to get cold.
Oh, yeah, there's our PA announcer right there.
Yeah.
So what do we have tonight? We have 2 football teams. It's a crosstown rival, but Tim, one is 1-0, and the other one's 1-0, and what happens?
Something's got to give.
That's right. With Snohomish coming off a very big win last week over the Marauders, 41-0. They shut them out. And I got to say, third-year head coach Joey Hammer, he's got this thing rolling.
Oh, he's got this dialed in. I think we're in for a shootout tonight. I think this is going to be one of the best games in this whole series. You know, this is the 9th game of the series. So far, Glacier Peak's dominated the series. But you know what? Snohomish is due.
They are.
They are
coming
due.
in. They have confidence. Yes, they come off a loss last year in the tournament, in the playoffs against Lakes. They're 1-0. Glacier Peak also excited because their 35-7 win over Marysville Pelichek last week.
Correct. I think this is going to be Glacier Peak's toughest matchup against Snohomish in the 9 years. Just by looking at what I've seen.
Wow.
Of course, 2 years ago we had a real shootout, and you know that game was going back and forth, and
we did 36-28.
Yeah.
Glacier Peak wins on a big Evan Manis. Shout out to him at the Central Washington, the Wildcats.
the magnet was too much for him that night.
Last year, Glacier Peak 24, Snohomish 3. It was a little bit of a lopsided game, but we're just so happy to be here in March and have high school football to bring to you. So let's start with Snohomish. The senior quarterback, Tim, Silas Straley, had a good night, 7 for 15, 47 yards. Didn't have to do a ton, but he threw 2 touchdowns with no interceptions. He's solid, the senior, and we talked to Joey Hammer, so he's just a great leader.
Yeah, and he'll be the starter tonight, and actually, Joey's kid came in, Kale, and he did a good job, too. So they got 2 pretty good-looking quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah, once they got the lead up on Mariner, Cale Hammer, number 13, the committed baseball player to your Gonzaga Bulldogs wearing the Gonzaga hat. Cale was only 6 for 10, 81 yards, 2 TDs. How you doing?
Yeah, as a backup, that's great.
We also got great news for Snohomish. They had a tremendous performance by Josh Vandergrind, number 3. 20 carries, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns. He averages 6.6 yards per carry. He is just a dynamo player.
Yeah, and what a great name for a running back.
Oh, my
Vandergrind.
gosh. Oh, yeah.
And if you look at the 2 running backs for GP and Snohomish, they were pretty equal. One had 132 yards, one had 133 yards. So it's going to be a good matchup tonight.
And we always, of course, talk about the skill players. Again, on Snohomish side, number 27 you want to watch out for. And they are in the whites tonight. They're in the away whites. And you see Glacier Peak in the blue jerseys. They're the home team. Again, reminder for those of you, there's not really locker rooms yet. So they're all kind of hanging out back behind. And they do this little procedure as we start off. And you see number 44, Trevor Meldrum, walk up for Glacier Peak in the blue and the silver gray helmets.
We normally have Ron the Wedge Henthorn
Yes.
down there, but we can only have 2 of us here tonight because of the rules. So
Yes.
he will not be down there for the coin toss.
And coming up, this is a great opportunity because number 10 in white is Caden Keithley. And last week I didn't know it was Keithley, and when he was red, he wears 35. I thought it was 85. So to everybody in the Keithley family, my apologies, and great touchdown. It was the first touchdown last week.
Was that the first name you've ever got wrong on this program?
Probably the 3,000th.
I think they'll get over it.
I think they will. But congratulations. He's wearing 10 tonight just to keep us on our toes. It is a quiet stadium here as the ceremony up front. As this kind of gets going, we talk about the skill players all the time, Tim, right? But we talked to both coaching staffs before the game, and the first thing out of both their mouths is they're big up front. Each side has just big-time high school football players up front.
Yeah, and we were talking to the coaches, and the GP defensive line coach said this is the most physical team they've ever had.
Wow.
Yeah, that's saying a lot.
That is saying a lot. As you see the coin toss. So Glacier Peak wins. They deferred it to Snohomish.
So we will get to see Snohomish right off the bat here.
Yes, they'll be on defense. So you got to look for up front the big guys on both sides of the line for Snohomish. Big 75, Lane Quadkins. He's 6'6", 225. Look at this. Alex Hankins, 6'5", 294. 6'2", 246 for Dominic Dubuque. I mean, it just goes on. And then if you go to the Glacier Peak roster, it mirrors it.
Honestly, it kind of looks like a college team out there. It really does with their size down there. That's just. But Snohomish has always kind of had big players.
Yes.
Historically, they grow them big down here.
Yes. All right, we'll take a quick break as we set this one up. High school football Friday night lights in March coming back here on STSPN.
Bickford Ford is Western Washington's #1 Ford truck store. Northwest weather is always a challenge, and we work regardless of what it's doing outside. Your truck better do more than just come along for the ride. It needs to work as hard as you do. The Ford Super Duty is that truck. Since 1934, Bickford has been matching the best truck to the right job. See one of Washington's largest inventories of F-Series and Super Duty trucks. Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish and Bickford.net.
At GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, we know that comfort is more than just the heating and cooling equipment we deliver. It's also the comfort our customers feel with the people they engage with in the process. For over 40 years, residents of Snohomish County have trusted GNS Heating to improve the comforts of their home. And now you can save 15% on air conditioning during the month of March. Visit gsheating.com and save 15% off air conditioning today.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do-It-Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
All right, what a beautiful rendition there. Live performance here. And we have, if off the left, I don't know if one of our cameras can get over at some point as you see the color guard. I'll kind of lay out here for this. But Tightwad Hill is got population over there
is a
outside
few
the fences.
Well, what's funny is I was thinking about that earlier. Remember the first game we did with Snohomish?
Yes.
There was people everywhere. All the hills were packed, and Tightwad Hill, and there was, I mean, there were, and they, even in the behind us was packed.
Yeah. We'll let the color guard here and then get ready for some football. Those watching at home, if it sounds like golf, it feels like golf right now. There's, you could hear a pin drop.
This is where you should be reciting the Caddyshack lines.
I should. Well, maybe I shouldn't.
We're just about ready here, folks.
Yes, we are. Martin and Sarah on cameras tonight. Todd Elvig, the executive producer, 5-tool player, running the dials up in the booth as we sit on the deck.
There you go.
And now you go. We're getting ready. And we talked to both coaches. It's weird playing in March. And for anybody who doesn't know, there's a 5-game schedule. There's no playoffs, no nothing. But all the coaches are like, let's keep going. I'm just so happy to be here. Let's just do what we got to do to keep playing.
Absolutely. It is nice to get them out. I know everybody's been so excited. I've had some comments from the community already that they can't wait to watch this tonight. Several comments. So I think people are just excited. I think we're going to break the internet tonight.
No, don't say the
Yes.
interwebs.
There's going to be a lot of viewers tonight.
The www. Come on now. You will see the kicking leg of Sam McAfee. McAfee. He's a junior, 6'2". I was thinking about this, Tim, in Glacier Peak. They've got a lot of kickers over the years. We obviously, the weapon, big shout out to the weapon. Spencer Pettit had a quick combo with him.
Corwins and
yeah.
Yep. Long history of kickers.
Shane Keck in his this is officially, Tim, his first official year as a head coach. Last year kind of taking over. Yeah, he's interim. He took over for Nick Bender, who again is still the offensive coordinator. So the staff saw him. And there's a lot of continuity. You talked to Capenna Wong, and you talked to Coach Sowers on the South. So a lot of the GP staff have been here since the beginning.
Forever,
since the beginning.
For sure.
And Snohomish is getting similar like that as Joey Hammer settles in on building this program over years. Again, before him, even the work Mark Perry did, even the work Kai Smalley did. So it all led to this, and Joey Hammer has got him going. He lives the Wesco South 3A 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row, yeah.
Takes to the playoffs. Just as I said who the kicker was, right, they're going to change it on me tonight probably. No,
25.
they're not. They're not. Sam, that's Sam. So as we get ready to go, glad you're with us. Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle here. Glacier Peak, Snohomish, the Dick Armstrong Cup, the March 2021 version, just about ready to go here.
It's the moment everybody's been waiting for right here, Scott.
The crowd is going nuts.
There we go.
Oh,
psych.
and what happened there? Noonan. Not sure what's going on. He started to approach the ball.
Where's the wedge when we need him?
We do, and a big shout out to Ron the Wedge Henthorn. He was with me last week. Unfortunately, we're lucky to be here, Tim.
We are.
They have to abide by all the different rules, which are in place for a reason. So
we had to go through
here.
like a major security to get in.
Yes, of course.
Temperature checks, signing waivers.
Yep. So there's not a lot of people in it. So we're gonna take two. That's what I meant to say.
Here we
Take
go.
two.
This time we mean it.
That's right. And it is Josh Vandergrind, number 3, back to receive for Snohomish.
Here we go.
McAfee
Line
boots
drive.
it. This time it's going to go to Keithley, though. Takes it around the 5. Keithley weaves his way up, just up
About the 27-yard
27,
line.
and that's where
There
they'll
we
start.
go.
Keithley brings it out near the 28-yard line. The Panthers will take over 1st and 10 right there.
So we'll see this Snohomish offense real hot last week. Again, Vandergrind was a key to it on the ground, but Caden Keithley had 2 catches for 15 yards only, but a touchdown. And then Makai Williams, 27, we talked about.
He's a little speed burner,
He
too.
is.
Track athlete.
So
He got hurt last year, right?
He did. The pitch is to Vandergrind. And GP fishes it out. He'll get maybe a bit of loss.
Yeah, I think it was a loss. About 2 yards. Or 1 yard.
Michael Fant, number 54, the 6'1 junior there. And also Lawson Hardwick. Boy, they love Lawson Hardwick. He played great last year and this year just in the first game. He is a beast in the middle. Leaves them at 2nd and 12. Straley back, and this time he gets it off, and that's Gaffney. Kai Gaffney comes up to the 30. He's hit hard.
Nice hit by Ryan Black. Just dropped him out of bounds.
In fact, there's a flag, Tim, your favorite moment.
Ooh, first flag of the season here.
We'll see what the discussion is, and it's funny because you'll hear, because there's no one here, you can hear the white hat, the referee, and
unsportsmanlike conduct against the Grizzlies.
Oh,
and they might.
That'll cost them 15 and the first down.
They're going
What
to
was
call that, I guess, on problem. Maybe number 1, Ryan Black. Maybe he was out
They
of
thought
bounds.
that- well, he wasn't out of bounds when he got hit, but maybe they just didn't like the way the hit was. The coaches are arguing that, obviously.
Head coach Shane Keck
He's
not
right.
happy. That negates the defensive stop there. As we got.
It looked like a clean hit to me.
Yeah, it did.
It didn't look like it was like targeting or anything like that, so I'm not sure what the.
They're moving the
call.
change, and the result of that play is a first down to the 45-yard line.
Good break for Snohomish there.
Silas puts Vandergrind in motion, fakes it to him off to Keithley. Keithley, number 10 in white on the left side, finds a little bit of space.
Good run. Picks up about 5 yards.
They're going to mark him down at the 49 on Glacier Peak side. And why not keep running, Tim?
Well,
they haven't passed it yet, but they did well. They had 174 yards last week on the ground.
They did. And the coach Hammer said that they're pretty much they're balanced. They're going to do about half and half, is what he said when we were talking to him before the game.
Ryan
We'll
Black,
see.
yeah, number 1, obviously the phenom there on both offense and defense last week.
Remember, his
against
brother
Maresville-Pilchuck.
was that way too. His
yes.
brother just was vicious out there on the field.
Just a complete football player. Straley there. Vandergrind fakes. This is the first pass going over the middle.
Ooh.
Keithley didn't know it was coming, and right there was Jaden Claps. How you doing?
Threw that into some traffic there.
He did, and Keithley didn't know it was coming, and Jaden Claps, Coach Keck loves Claps, played him last year on defense. He also gets some offensive play on the receiver side, but that was quite a hit. Leaves him at third and 4.
Here we go.
First pass for Snohomish. They started this drive on their own 27-yard line, opening drive here, 10-13 left to go in the first quarter. Trips to the left now. Receiver, single receiver down on the near side. Straley's going to get it out to
He's gonna pick it up.
Gaffney. And Kai Gaffney gets the first down.
Gaffney, he squirts down the left side for a Panther first down.
Nice little screen, giving GP a little of their own medicine there, Tim.
Exactly. Now they're in GP territory here. First down.
2-yard line.
First down and 10 here at the GP 42-yard line. Straley pitches it to Vandergrind. This time on the left side, he cuts back, gets up through a hole, and he has a nice first down, 7-8-yard gain.
Nice run.
Number 3, Joshua Vandergrind. He's brought down by number 1, Ryan Black.
Ryan Black again on the tackle. We're
Gonna
going to be calling his name a lot tonight.
Yes, no huddle as 2nd and 2. Straley fakes it. He's going to keep it wide open. Nobody there. Cuts up, and he'll get another Panther first down.
Ryan Kinney almost got him for about a 3-yard loss, but just kind of timed the dive a little bit wrong.
We'll see Kenny, also the senior on offense. He had 2 catches and a touchdown for 19 last week. So another 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Fakes the handoff, now goes over. It's caught. This is Lechner. Lechner had a couple touchdowns last week, and he bounces off GP players and down to the 17.
Nice little juke him move right after he caught the ball, too. And boy, Snohomish is knocking on the door here, Scott.
Had 5 catches, 74 yards, and he had 2 TDs from his sophomore colleague, Cale Hammer, who came in as quarterback last week. But the Panthers are in business here. They mark him at the 19th, going over.
Another screen pass.
Gaffney, one of the part of the Dan
Nothing
Gaffney
there.
crew. Shout out to Dan Gaffney and the whole Gaffney family. Kai Gaffney.
He's brought down for a short
Is that
loss.
Dan's kid?
It's Tan's cousin.
Cousin,
or,
okay, yeah.
nephew.
By number
Got it. They
6,
live right
Jackson
next door to each other.
If you see Gaffney anywhere in
It's
Snohomish
one of those
County,
guys, yes.
they're connected. 8:49 left in the first quarter here. No score Snohomish now. Second. They're going to mark it right now. Is it 2nd and 10? That's what I see, Tim.
I thought he lost a
I
yard
did
on
too.
that, but they're saying 2nd and 10.
Gaffney in motion. Vandergrijd gets the carry right up Broadway there, and he's taken down after a couple.
Oh, they didn't blow the whistle, though, did they? Oh, I didn't see him actually go down.
Down by number 75.
And that's Tyler Perman, 6'3", 300, the senior in blue.
He's a giant down there.
And Vandergrijd is shifty, but not a huge guy. So when you got 300 pounds tackling you, third down, they gave him 2, so 3rd and 8 here.
It says 3rd and 10 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the markers.
It's a timeout on the field.
I learned a long time ago, Tim Boyle.
Don't look at the scoreboard.
Trust
No,
the markers. The chain gang, they know what they're doing down
Yes. It is. They are saying it's 3rd and 8 now.
there. So it might be some equipment issue. Looks like Josh Vandergrijd, number 3. He's debating. Actually, it might be I don't know if Todd Elvig, the 5'2" player, is playing a replay, but I think he might be arguing. And you see head coach Joey Hammer that the whistle didn't blow.
Well, I didn't hear the whistle.
Yeah.
That's why.
So he got up and ran. Now Vandergrijd's on the sideline.
I didn't see him. It didn't look like he went down either.
Yeah. Interesting. Some controversy here at the Dick Armstrong Cup.
I got my here's my challenge flag.
He did bring it out.
I'm going to throw it out there.
Okay, so 3rd and 8. And fakes the handoff. Goes back out to Gaffney. Gaffney for about 3 or 4.
It's going to bring up about a 4th and 4. It's going to be an interesting call here. They're at about the 15-yard line.
Tackled by number 26.
See if they choose. Oh,
And
they're going to.
Cale
they're gonna kick
Hammer
it.
is the kicker. He's the punter and the kicker, not only the
And the backup QB.
yes, he is. The commit to Gonzaga for baseball. So 4th and 6. Tim Line, this is at 32-yard attempt here, right?
32-yarder, yep.
Snap looks good. The hold looks decent.
Looks
It's
good.
up, and it is
It's
good.
So Snohomish draws first blood here.
Hammer is good. With 6:58
6:58 left to go. The 2021 version of the Dick Armstrong Cup underway. We'll be back right after this.
Bickford Ford is Western Washington's #1 Ford truck store. Northwest weather is always a challenge, and we work regardless of what it's doing outside. Your truck better do more than just come along for the ride. It needs to work as hard as you do. The Ford Super Duty is that truck. Since 1934, Bickford has been matching the best truck to the right job. See one of Washington's largest inventories of F-Series and Super Duty trucks. Bickford Ford, on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish and Bickford.net.
That was a nice little drive.
I
for
know,
Snohomish.
5-minute drive.
Back here, Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle, Veterans Memorial Stadium on the campus of Snohomish High School. Tim, so Snohomish, a nice methodical drive. They pick up several first downs. They start at the 27, eat some clock. How do you feel about
Well, I
your
think
Snohomish Panther?
I think that Snohomish was really aided by that penalty. Certainly helped them out a lot, that 15-yarder, because Glacier Peak was kind of like stopping them for right at the line. And but yeah, they chewed away at it. They chewed up about 5 minutes on that drive and kind of played typical Snohomish football.
Cale Hammer to kick. Matt Torgerson, the 6'1 senior, back to receive, and Torgerson has to run to his right. Picks it up. Is he going to get it? Yes, at the 1 or 2. Here comes
look at him.
Torgerson.
Oh,
Sliced
no.
and diced.
He might be gone.
He's got a tunnel on the right side
Oh.
to the 50s. Finally taken down.
I thought, and I almost thought that wasn't going to be a wise pickup. At first I was thinking he should just let that go in the end zone. But what a nice run.
And Lechner finally brings him down, but Matt Torgerson, oh my.
And the Grizzlies will take over 1st and 10 right there.
Right there at the mid-stripe is where they'll put the ball, Tim, and what a run back for Torgerson.
Great field position to start out with.
Boy, he had 2 catches, 64 yards. Last week, he had a big year last year.
But now we get to see Talladega Tyson.
Talladega
The
Tyson
walk-on,
Lang.
the UW preferred walk-on.
Yes, big number 7 right there. We didn't
There
talk
goes
about him much in the
Ryan Black.
open, but off to Black. And
Not much.
Snohomish
Snohomish is right there.
And off to number 1,
all
Ryan
over
Black,
it.
brought down a little short of the line to get.
And that's
Right.
Ulrich, number 40. Every time last week, and this is a lot happened last year, the glass guy off the pile is number 40, Ulrich.
Every time.
Almost every time. The guy's unbelievable. This heat-seeking missile, Braden Ulrich, the 6-foot junior, brings up 2nd and 11, Tim. Tyson Talladega Lang didn't have to do too much last week. 75% on his completions. Fakes it to Black. Now he's going deep right corner to Claps.
Oh, just a
off his
little
fingertip.
overthrown.
Lang's pass is complete, intended for number 2.
That
Good
was-
coverage, though.
Check that. That's Cooper Jensen, the 6'5 sophomore. And not Claps. And Cooper Jensen had a heck of a night. 6 catches, 44 yards last week against Marysville Pilchuck with 1 touchdown. Brings them back, though, to 3rd and 11.
They're going to need to get some positive yardage here if they're going to. They probably want to go for it on 4th if they can get 5 or 6 yards here.
Black in the back. Lang.
Oh,
In
nope.
and out of the hands of Jaden Claps. That's Jaden Claps.
Jaden Claps.
He's going to want that one back.
Betting on the play is number
Now it's
4,
4th and
Ryan.
allow. They thought about going for it. The offense was staying out there, but they're going to punt, it looks like. I think they were wanting to get about 5 yards, and that's about the play they were doing, too. They want
4th down for the Grizzlies.
Nice.
4th and 5 and 4th and 6, they would be going for it.
So Torgerson does a unbelievable run back all the way to the 50, and great job by the Panthers to stop
Yeah,
him.
all for naught. Boy, the time of possession is really going to favor Snohomish here.
6:05 left to go here in this first quarter. Back to punt. Glacier Peak, and to receive is Josh Vandergrind. And Sam McAfee boots it. And it should land somewhere in the 20. Well, it's going to get a little roll.
18, about the 18-yard line.
18-yard line is where Snohomish will start. We'll take a really quick 30-second break. We'll come back and Panther football.
1st and 10 right there.
Uh-oh,
You
flag.
can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
Back here, Tim, there was flags were flying as we went to commercial
Yes.
there. What happened?
Offsetting personal fouls there on that play. I didn't even see what happened.
It is a crosstown rivalry here.
They
Even
can
though-
get heated.
It can, and these kids have been cooped up for so long. They don't blame them for
No.
getting a little out. But 1st and 10
Absolutely.
from their own 18. Snohomish Panthers up 3-0 here in the first quarter. 5:54 left. Silas Straley, the quarterback, flings it out quickly, and that's number 2, Lechner, and he'll pick up 3.
They like those screen passes.
Pick up about 5. We got 2nd and
And
So
Yeah,
far,
wow,
they've
they're
been pretty
gonna g-
effective. Oh, they only gave him 2 yards, a couple on that.
I don't know. PA announcer said 5. It looks like
Doesn't
a little
look
bit more
like
like
5.
4 maybe. We'll meet in the middle.
4.
Straley now looking, goes over. It's caught by Keithley. Keithley
Nice move
trying to
by-
find some space, and he crosses
got the first
30.
down.
complete to number 10.
So another first down for Snohomish. And they came out running, Tim. This first 3, they're passing the ball.
Oh, yeah, they're throwing it like crazy, and they're chewing clock, too. We're down to 5 minutes left in the first quarter, and it seems like Glacier Peak's had the ball for about 30 seconds.
Straley now, Josh Vandergrind to his left in their pistol offense. Gaffney in motion. They hand it off to Vandergrind. Vandergrind patiently waits. He's cut down. nicely there by number 9.
Picks
for
up about
Glacier
3
Peak.
yards, though.
Yeah,
Well,
Kenny.
Number 3,
Looked like they marked it back another yard.
Is tripped up by number 9, Ryan Kinney.
So that leaves him at 2nd and 7-ish. As they look to the sideline. No huddle offense here.
Scoreboard saying 2nd and 9, but it looks like he picked up more than that. They had to have gotten more than 1 yard.
Yeah, I'm just watching the markers at this point. Josh Vandergrind, left side. And he'll
Nice
be
run.
close,
He's
and they're
gonna
going to
be-
give him another Panther first down.
He's going to be right on the mark. Oh, they're saying first down. Nice little bit of a generous spot, but moving the chains.
So this Glacier Peak defense last week, Tim, they didn't give up much. 7 on Marysville Pilchuck. Wasn't able to move the ball too
Was it
much.
Getchell or
Pilchuck. MP, the Tomahawks. It's another 1st and 10 now at their own 42. And flags are flying and
more
whistles.
flags?
As the White House,
That's usually going to be an offensive one.
and it is.
Dead ball, false start.
False start.
Panthers. That'll back them up 5. It'll be 1st and 15.
Ooh, big penalty here. First big one here for Snohomish.
That's their first penalty of the game, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, the offsetting ones, but those didn't do anything.
4:01 left in the first quarter here. 3-0 Snohomish. They've really controlled this first quarter so far. Silas going to hand it off to Josh. He's got nothing back in the backfield as GP Grizzlies all over him. And Jacob Erickson, 52, the 6', 200 junior, right there, Tim.
Yeah, that's going to be. Well, they're going to give him a yard or two.
Maybe. It still sets up 10 and at least 13.
2nd and 13. They gave him 2.
Silas Straley, the senior back there. Now he gets Josh over to the right. They pitch it out to Vandergrind. Vandergrind
Oh, and he's going to pick
shakes
up the
one
first.
tackle,
Oh,
jukes, and he's tackled from
boy,
behind.
number 58 came out of nowhere and got him from behind, but good play there.
That's
on the
a
little screen pass.
Huge pickup. Travis Anderson for the Grizzlies on the tackle.
58, Travis Anderson.
They're in GP territory already.
And you see the shape shifting of Josh Vandergrind.
Oh yeah, he's very shifty.
So the Panthers in business one more time. Glacier Peak just taking hits. Bobbled snap. Now Straley's in trouble. Just gets rid of it. It's out of bounds, incomplete. And smart play there by the senior Straley. GP clapping for something. Was there?
There's a flag on the play.
Oh, there is
a flag. Not sure what it was.
You think that's going to be intentional grounding?
Well, there was a receiver right there, so I don't think so. Illegal man downfield.
Ineligible man
Yeah.
downfield.
There you go. Nice job out of you.
It definitely didn't look like grounding. Actually, I thought that was a little bit of a dangerous throw there.
Yes. Did
I
not.
might have just thrown that thing out of bounds.
Yeah, you had 2 interceptions, no INTs last week. Neither quarterback had an interception last week.
Yeah, all the
So-
quarterbacks were perfect last week.
So Straley now looking for what's going on. You see number 27. He hasn't touched the ball yet. Makai Williams, the 6-foot senior.
Also a track athlete.
He can fly, and you get the right setup if they get him on single coverage. But they're now sitting again at 2nd and 15. They had 2nd and 13. Vandergrind ate it all up. So we'll see what the Panthers have in store as they go empty. 4 receivers split to the left.
Interesting lineup there.
Now Vandergrind in motion, fake it, and Straley right up the gut, but he's met hard and stuffed.
Right at the line. I think that was Cooper Jensen that got him. Or 58, they're saying.
Travis Anderson.
Well, Travis Anderson there. I think Jensen was one of the first in the backfield there. So
Third and 15,
Yeah,
that's-
3rd and 15. That's gaudy.
Third
Right.
ball for the Panthers.
So Lechner is far on the far side. You have Keithley here in the slot. Williams in the near side. And here comes Gaffney. Fake the handoff. He's got pressure, and Kenny, he batted it down. He didn't know where it was.
Wow, that's a big stop there. 4th and 15. I'm assuming they're going to have to punt from there. They're right about at the mid-stripe, but 4th and 15, I don't think there should be too much thought about that one.
Big blitz by the senior Ryan Kenny.
He was in there untouched.
In a hurry.
No, what do we got now?
Now we have whistles,
Timeout?
and it's going to be a timeout, Glacier Peak. We will take one as well. 1:45 left in the first quarter. 3-0 Panthers back right after this.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
All right, 4th and 16 after the timeout, and Straley's in. Most of the time, Tim, they're just going to pooch it.
Pooch it, yep.
But we'll see.
Maybe they feel like they can stop him.
4th and 16. And, yeah, he just kicks it, and it's tough, and it's high fly ball.
And it takes a GP bounce. Ooh. Boy, that only netted him about 7 yards is all that netted him. I don't know about that one. Well, he wasn't. He was only back about 3 yards from the line of scrimmage.
I know. Why didn't he step back a little farther?
Well, I think they wanted GP to think they were going to.
You think Coach Hammer was thinking a little trickery there?
Oh, I think so.
A little trickeration?
Didn't fool anybody, though. That's the problem with trickery.
That is. 1:37 left in the first quarter here. The Dick Armstrong Cup.
But it's been all Snohomish so far.
Really
GP's had it for like 30 seconds, it seems like.
GP coming in.
All Snohomish.
All-time 8-0.
Is this the year for Snohomish?
So they take over on downs at their own 43.
There goes Ryan Black. Oh, thought he had a hole there for a second, but boy.
Who's there? Number 40, Braden Ulrich. What did I tell you?
He's everywhere.
He really is.
GP just so far has had nothing on offense.
And Ryan Black, they got him going. He was second, kind of second streak last year. Dylan Owens got most of the carries. He still had some great. He had a big game against Snohomish. He was the player of the game. 2nd and 11. Pass. It's over to Kenny. Kenny on the right side. Can he shake the tackle? But a nice pickup there.
Positive yardage for GP, which is a first so far. Gets about, what, 5 or 6?
Yes. Jamison Nelson, Declan Bartelheimer, who's the kicker as well, and does everything actually on the tackle. So 3rd and 5, Tim.
This is a big 3rd down for GP. They don't want to go out of the first quarter without picking up a first down. That's for sure.
Tyson Lang, the senior quarterback, fakes it, dives back to pass, throws it over the middle, off the fingertips again. That's number 4, Cooper Jensen, the intended receiver.
Right off the fingertips. Now it's going to be an interesting call for GP. They go for it on 4th and 5. I think they'll go for it.
Their defense stopped Snohomish last time.
They need to get something going here.
That time, Talladega Lang, we call him, Talladega Tyson, there is a penalty as we see, and it's a hold against Snohomish.
That's a big break for the Grizzlies there. Because they were staring at a 4th and 5 from about midfield.
Automatic first down.
Big break for the
22 seconds left here in the first quarter. So if you don't know about Tyson Lang and why we call him Talladega Nights, he races stock car racing and all kinds of stuff, and he's really good at it. One of the best for his age. Lang back to pass. 4th down, and he's not going to get there.
No, it's
first down. He's not going to get there.
He avoided the sack, though, and he probably got about, they're going to put him, maybe give him a half a yard.
It's March. It's new. I'm sorry. 4th, 1st, I'm a little rusty.
It's COVID. You got an excuse.
It's caught up in Talladega Lang there. That's going to end the first half. We're going to stay right here.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Snohomish pretty much dominated that half and just chewed up the whole clock, and I think that's a good strategy. Keep the ball. GP's normally got that high-powered offense and kind of runs like a spread-type offense, and you want to keep the ball out of their hands.
Yes. I mean, so far the defense for the Panthers has really been standout against Marysville-Pilchuck. Again, the Marysville-Pilchuck last year, and they had a lot of returning starters, were a very, very good team. So you don't know, and it's a 5-game season, and COVID and everything else. You just don't know what you're going to get. But so far, it's still early as we start the second. Snohomish really controlling this ball game, and I know head coach Joey Hammer probably real happy with that.
Absolutely. There's some rumors floating around that GP may get Lake Stevens in the last game of the season. And
this year?
This year.
Well, they might change it?
They might make
have
some changes, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But if I'm wrong, my disclaimer is
they
were just rumors.
Actually, right now, it is scheduled on my schedule.
Oh, it is?
Thursday,
Okay.
April 1st, Lake Stevens.
Okay,
yes.
good.
So
I
next,
think they changed that. That was a change.
Glacier Peak next week has Archbishop Murphy,
Whoa.
which will be fun. That's at Archbishop Murphy.
Remember they used to scrimmage with them in the spring scrimmages.
So GP, 2nd and 10 here as we start the second quarter. Tyson hands it off to Black. Black trying to get out of it, but Ulrich is just
every
all over
time.
it.
Ryan Black is the ball carrier.
I feel like Ryan Black's going to break one free, and right now they've got his number right now.
Braden Ulrich just coming on.
3rd and 10 now
Big,
for GP.
Yes.
Big
Now
3rd
the
down.
Panther 44-yard line. Black fakes it. Now he passed. Lane going deep on the left side.
Oh!
In and out of the
They're going to call
hands.
pass interference, though. GP's going to get a break there. Look, from here it looked like it was good coverage. It looked a little ticky-tack.
Trying to go to his big receiver
I think
there,
I
Torgerson.
think they're going to call pass interference.
Matt Torgerson was the intended receiver.
Good coverage, but might have got there a little quick. We did not see a pass interference call last week with Snohomish and Mariner, the Marauders. There was a couple times where we thought there was going to be.
And it is pass interference. I think GP got a break there. Of course, we're outside. We don't have the monitor in front of us.
Yeah,
like
we're
we
outside
normally
on the
do,
deck
so.
here. So we'd have a monitor, so as
they
far as
calling it
replay.
offensive
Wait, what are
pass?
they?
They calling offensive pass interference?
They're walking
Whoa.
the wrong way here. Trying to sort it out, get the paperwork going.
Oh no, he's going forward.
There it is. Pass interference.
15 yards.
Now in the NFL, they'd be on the 1.
That's true. I think that, and I always say I wish they'd change that rule.
I know.
I like the high school and college rule. 15 yards.
So Tyson Lang.
That's a big break for the Grizzlies.
Huge. Puts him now there on the Panther 29. Lang going to go back to pass. He's going deep right side.
Oh, and he's got
Touchdown!
it! Whoa!
Glacier Peak, Ashton Olsen.
Man, now that looked a little bit like it could have been pass interference, and he still caught it. Wow, just like that, the Grizzlies are on the board.
The junior Ashton Olsen, his first touchdown of this year. And Lang Talladega strikes in the second quarter.
That was a nice pass right in the breadbasket.
29-yard pass completion, Lang to Olsen. And a benefactor of that huge penalty, the defensive pass interference, is Sam McAfee here, Kenny to hold. And McAfee puts it up through, and it is good. So with 11:18 left, Glacier Peak strikes and puts 7 on the board. Glacier Peak 7, Snohomish 3.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, people trying to get down. It's like a loot machine.
Back here, Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle. So, Snohomish kind of running things, and then all of a sudden, a couple penalties, and bam!
Couple penalties and a nice strike on the sideline by Talladega Tyson.
Talladega.
Great catch, too. Great catch and great coverage.
It was a heck of it. Yes, you're right. He
was covered.
The pass beat the coverage, right?
Well, a great pass will beat great coverage every time.
Steve Willits, our great friend over there, he's covering double duty there at Edmonds Stadium. Wrote a score here, Linwood 41, Shorewood 14.
Whoa. Linwood's rolling them.
Yes.
He's doing a doubleheader, right?
He is doing 2 tonight. Why not play 2? So let's see if the Panthers can answer. Plenty of time here in the second quarter, 11-18. It's taken at the 5 by Vandergrind.
He's slippery. Oh,
patient.
we got a flag, though. It's going to come back. That is going to come back. He's very slippery back there.
He is. He's very patient, right? Doesn't look like he really gets going.
Kind of looks like a little Le'Veon Bell
yes.
type, where he kind of waits and.
So more laundry on the field, Tim. This is exciting for you. You love this.
I love the laundry. I just don't have my monitor so I can look at the replay, though. First world problems, right?
That's right. That's right. I want to know how many times you're going to mention the monitor.
Well, you started it, didn't you?
Thank you. We're just happy to be here. We're out front in the porch here, Veterans Memorial Stadium. Dick Armstrong Cup here.
Beautiful night for football.
Gorgeous.
Scott's a little cold, but it's a beautiful night for football.
I'm going to turn the heater on. I've got heat warmers in all pockets.
Todd's up in the booth with the heat going.
Oh, yeah. He's got everything.
He's got like a smorgasbord of food up there. And he's.
They just started their own 10-yard line here with the penalty.
Oh, good pause. Oh, I think he.
Did he fumble
I think he fumbled, yeah. Must have been recovered by Snohomish. Yeah, it looked like it got stripped out of his hands.
Vandergrind, the carrier there.
Number 3, Joshua Vandergrind, up the middle. Dragged down by number 54, Michael Fant.
Michael Fant on the tackle. Real happy with him. They got a lot of returning people coming back on defense for Glacier Peak. Just excited to have here. 10:31, 7-3 Glacier Peak. Snohomish has been able to control the ball here in this first half. Silas Straley and Vandergrind been doing a lot of the work. This time Keithley gets it on the sweep. Nowhere to go there. He has to zigzag, and there's blue shirts everywhere. And just lucky to get down.
I think he actually squeaked out a couple out of that, which is impressive.
He was looking left, looking right.
There's nowhere to go. No, here's the no-huddle hurry up. 3rd and 5, they're saying.
Pitches it to Vandergrind.
Oh,
and he squeaks through underneath the defense, and he's got a Panther first down out across the 25.
And you nailed it. He just kind of bent over and just squeaked right through.
And the hurry-up offense here by the Panthers, they're wheeling and dealing, Tim Boyle. Another first down on the 26. Hands it to Vandergrind. Vandergrind cuts back again, finding something out of nothing. Still on his feet.
Man.
Crosses the 30 to the 31.
Ball was on the ground. Snohomish recovered. Number 12 recovered.
Straley, the quarterback, says, no.
Boy, Vandergrind's just And they're giving it to him almost every play. Give the guy a rest.
He was the heavy lifter
There he
last
is
week.
again.
Just again, but this
Nowhere to
time he
go.
is wrapped up. Great play there by number 50, Hunter Morrison for Glacier Peak.
Hunter Morrison.
Yeah, they
Brings
got
up
on
3rd and 4.
Yes, from the 31, getting it done through the ground. Tyler Perman.
That's a long 4.
Yes, it is for GP. Hustles out of bounds. Silas fakes it. Now he's looking. Now he's got to run. He's got chasers.
Oh,
there's a flag.
on the play.
Keeper is right down short of the line to gain.
Barely gets to the line of scrimmage, Tim.
Let's see what the penalty is here.
Jacob Erickson chasing him for GP as we see what the penalty is.
Probably going to, if it's against Snohomish, GP will probably decline. Oh, they're waving it off. No flag.
Oh.
Well, why'd he throw it then?
Penalty.
So that sets up 4th down and 4 yards to go on their own 31, Tim. You gamble here?
No, not from the 31. Nah. This time they're
Yeah,
they're
Cale
not
Hammer.
even going to pretend.
Getting a little windy up here, so you gotta get the tape out on the porch, on the deck.
Cale Hammer, the sophomore, doing the punting.
What an athlete he is. He does it all.
Number 11, Jaden Clapp.
And Jaden Clapp's back to return. Nice punt. High. Oh, did it hit him?
I think
And he
hit
calls
him, but
for, and the ball's still on the ground. Snohomish picks it up. They're going to waltz in.
gonna-
I don't hear a whistle.
it looked like there should have been a whistle because they didn't give him a chance to field the
Ball
ball.
was barely recovered by the
Let me see what the it
Mason-
should have been a flag on the play.
21-yard line.
Mason Orgill is the player who waltzed into the end zone for Snohomish, and they got to work this
Ryan
out.
Black is arguing that he didn't get a chance to field the ball.
He put up, it's kind of last second there for the fair catch, but he was being tackled. They're going to give it Snohomish.
Whoa.
Wow.
But even if it doesn't matter if he's calling for a fair catch, they still have to give him room to field the ball
bubble.
either way.
They got to give him the bubble.
Yeah, and they definitely didn't give him enough room from what I saw. So
Wow, that was huge. That's our biggest,
yeah, look
biggest
at the
play.
GP coaches are not happy about that at
No.
all. I think that's a big break for Snohomish there.
And there was some delay by the officials. They're going to put it, on the 27?
They didn't let him advance the fumble.
No, I'm sorry. That's the 17.
Yeah. Boy.
So 1st and 10 for Snohomish on the
What a
GP
break.
17. So now Straley back in business. Vandergrind to his left. Split. He fakes it. Goes a pass.
And it's a
Keithley,
touchdown.
Panthers.
Wow. What a
Caden
break
Keithley.
for Snohomish. What a break. And you know what? They did the right thing. You know, a lot of times when teams get a big break like that, they go for the end zone on the next play. They figure, hey, we're playing with house money there. That's very common. You see that in the pros all the time. They get a big turnover, then they go for a long bomb right on the first play.
Straley to Keithley. They started it off last week as their first touchdown. They go again. He's wearing number 10 tonight. He was 35 last week.
Did you get his name?
I did get his name
right there?
correctly.
His parents will be happy.
Hammer
Look at that.
is good.
10-7 Panthers.
Just like that, a topsy-turvy turnover here at the Dick Armstrong Cup. Todd
Wow.
Elvig, are we taking a break or no? Let's do it. We'll be back right after this.
Don't go anywhere.
At GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, we know that comfort is more than just the heating and cooling equipment we deliver. It's also the comfort our customers feel with the people they engage with in the process. For over 40 years, residents of Snohomish County have trusted GNS Heating to improve the comforts of their home. And now you can save 15% on air conditioning during the month of March. Visit gsheating.com and save 15% off air conditioning today.
Back here as we were just kind of mumbling along, and it was 3-0, and then GP goes down, and then all of a sudden on that kickoff,
The punt.
They a very controversial call. We looked on the replay. We're not really sure. It looks like he called for a fair catch, but he didn't get the room that he should.
Like I was saying, though, it wouldn't matter if he called for a fair catch or not.
Right.
They got to give him the room.
Regardless, Snohomish does exactly what they should. They're on the 17-yard line. One pass.
Beautiful
Straley,
pass.
yes, to Keithley, and boom, just like that, it's 10-7 Panthers with 8:08 left to go in this first half.
Here we go.
Cale Hammer boots it back. It's Torgerson at the 10. Torgerson will get up past the 25, and that's where GP will start.
About the 26-yard line.
So if you're Glacier Peak, Tim, you got to just shake it off and get back to business.
You got to have a short memory.
Tyson Lang, the senior. We talked to head coach Shane Keck about Tyson, and he's just so even keel. He said sometimes it's like, hello?
Yeah.
Hello, is anybody in there?
But then when he said that it's game time, and then you can tell.
He's all business. And you love
Pretty
him because
impressive that he's got a preferred walk on at UW.
Absolutely.
That's a hard place to get a quarterback offer from. Because they always have a lot of them.
Yes. And now another flag on the play.
What was that? Didn't even see it.
We'll see if we even get an indication here. I guess we're not going to. So they're not going to start on the 26. They're going to start on their own 17.
Interesting.
So long way to go here. And Lang this time hands it off. In the backfield, it looks like new running back.
And your guy number 40 on the tackle, and he took him down hard.
Yes, and that's Preston Weaver, not a new guy to Glacier Peak, just number 30.
Preston Weaver.
Oh, yeah. The senior, 5'9", 205. The Weavester. Now they look about 2nd and 8 for Glacier Peak. Now Lang going deep, left corner. Torgerson breaks it in. What a catch at the 46-yard line. You kidding me?
Catch.
Oh, my.
Beautiful. And it looked like there was a little bit of a hold there, too. Didn't matter. Boy, that's a big break for GP. Now they're up about midfield already.
A massive pass.
Uh-oh.
This one bobbled on the ground.
Ooh.
And Lang able to pick it up again.
He lost 15, 14 yards on that play, though. That's going to be a long second down.
7:08 left to go here in the second half. They were pinned back with penalties. Penalties have been quite a bit of the story here tonight, Tim Boyle, for both sides.
Yeah. I think they aided both. They definitely aided the touchdown for GP, and they definitely aided the field goal that Snohomish got.
You win some, you lose some. 2nd and 21 yards to gain.
Actually, and then a lack of a penalty call.
Yes.
Snohomish got the benefit of.
Looks like a blitz coming. Lang back. He's got time. Gets
There's
over to
Ryan
Black.
Black.
Black makes a move. Now to the 50.
Oh,
sideline. First down and more. Ryan Black. See you later. Touchdown, Glacier Peak.
What a run.
Oh,
and you could feel, I think I said earlier, he was about to, you could feel like he was going to break loose on one of those.
Unbelievable.
That was a great run.
62-yard jaunt. Black looked like he was down.
2nd and 21,
yes.
too. Yeah, it looked like they had him way back there.
Don't grab too much popcorn. Don't spend too much time away from the screen.
Look at the scoreboards lighting up now.
13-10. Here's McAfee. Sam Kinney with the hold. He puts it up, and it is good. So 6:25 left. Glacier Peak.
14-10.
The lead is 4. We'll take a real quick break. We'll be back. See if Panthers can answer. home team here last week as well, but you're looking at the Glacier Peak cheerleader squad. Great to have them here. Just a little semblance of normal. It's still very weird because there's no one here
But in
except you and I.
2 weeks, they're going to be able to have fans. March 22nd, I believe,
Okay.
they're going to be able to have fans in the
That's right.
stands.
That's
Yeah.
very good. This is just like me at home watching the game. I'm screaming, yelling. No one's around.
Have they ever heard you and I watch a game together, like a Seahawks game or
You
something?
can talk about it. We do a podcast like everybody else these days. We've been doing it since 2017, Something About Nothing, the Scott and Tim Sports Show, available on all platforms. Check it out. We try and bring a little entertainment to the sports talk, don't
Once
we?
in a while.
Yeah, you know, we tickle the funny bone here and there. Why not?
I got my wife laughing at it, so
That's
it's got to be
huge.
funny.
McAfee there punts it off, and Vandergrind takes it around the 7.
Oh, look at that. He just slipped through a hole.
And all the way up to the
But he
26-7.
did his patented little, pause and then checked out the formation.
Fant finally brings him down, and Michael Fant having what a game.
Vandergrind's going to have a lot of all-purpose yards tonight. I'm here to tell
He
you.
is. So 1st and 10 now from their own 26, 6:17 left to go here in this first half. It started up a little slow, but man, it is picked up.
Well, the first quarter went by so fast because Snohomish was controlling the ball so well.
Yeah. Straley picks it out. Now to Vandergrind, near side, looking for something. Puts his head
man,
down
he's-
and cracks his way
It's
up
only
to
about
the
a yard,
35.
about a yard away from a first down. Boy, they're going to him on almost every play.
Feed the beast, baby.
Yeah,
Feed the beast.
It's working.
They started out their first few series, Tim, passing the ball quite a bit, and then they were kind of working the pass to make the run, and now they're just run, or really the running game is a pitch out. As we 2nd and 1, they get to Vandergrind again. He shakes it, jukes a tackler. He just stays so low.
He
The ball's
fumbled.
out.
He fumbled. They're saying Glacier Peak thinks they have the ball. See what the ref says here. And what is the ref saying?
Oh, he's
I
just
think
saying he
they're
was
saying
down.
he was down. Wow.
Glacier
And on that play, Ryan Black just blew up through the line, crushed a guy, and almost got to Vandergrind on that.
So they get the first down. A scare there.
Yeah, I think Snohomish got a big break there. I couldn't tell if he was down or not, but
Straley in the pistol. He fakes it this time now to pass. He's going to go deep right side, going for Makai Williams. Too much sauce. Trying to get the ball into the hands of the phenom, Makai Williams.
he might not catch him if he gets it.
That's right. It's hard to overthrow him, but he actually did.
I think there's a flag on the field.
Another one
illegal man downfield, or
on Panthers.
ineligible man downfield. Excuse me.
It's okay. You're a little rusty. It's March.
That's right. I'm not used to calling games in March.
We got college basketball tournaments going. We talked about that last week, watching some hoops.
Wearing my Zag hat because of it.
Absolutely. Go Zags. Anybody in the Northwest, jump on that bandwagon. Of course, Tim,
This is the year to jump on the bandwagon.
it really is. If they can stay healthy, and I mean COVID healthy, they might have a shot.
I mean, that's the scary thing is, Kansas just had to drop
Yeah.
out. And you just
Virginia.
don't know. A player gets test positive, they could be gone.
So that pushes them back now. So 2nd and 12. Oh, they're going to actually make it a little bit more. 2nd and 13.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, 14? Wait, 13, 14? We're all just playing here in March.
1st and 15.
1st and 15. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. Rough snap. Now Straley just takes it on, gets behind.
Oh.
He's got a nice little pickup on the sideline on the near side. He makes up a lot of it, Tim.
Yeah, pushed out of bounds by Ryan Black. But yeah, he picked up at least half of it probably.
Almost a broken play there for Straley.
More than half.
Just does enough what he needs to on the ground. Not a huge runner, but he scored plenty last year on the ground.
2nd and 6.
And Vandergrind this time pushes somebody out of the
Oh
way
my
and up
gosh,
the middle,
and he's
and
gonna
he's got
get
a
the
first
first down.
down.
Number 77 blew right through the line, but missed Vandergrind on that.
Big Austin Evans, 6'7", 270, the junior,
He
along
flew
with Kenny.
right through the line.
He does. He gets so low. He's like a torpedo down there. So 1st and 10 now into GP territory. Again, Vandergrind again.
Every
Why
play.
not? This time he's
Number 52.
met there, and that's Jacob Erickson on the
Erickson,
tackle.
52, Jacob Erickson.
Meanwhile, 4:42 left to go in this first half. Down by 4 are the Panthers. We've had a couple lead changes. 9th version here, the Dick Armstrong Cup. Just a little different this year. Straley now, he's going to go to pass. Goes a quick one over to Lechner. Lechner sideline,
He's going to be close to a first
tiptoes.
down. He's going to be right. They might give it to him. I think they're saying move the chains.
They got him marked, the line
Yep,
judge.
they got the first down.
There it is, another first. They have been collecting first downs mightily tonight. Head coach Joey Hammer said they're going to try and mix it up. Now in the GP 36,
Nope.
fumbled snap, and Straley has to ad-lib again.
Base gets back to the line of scrimmage, though.
This
Avoided
time,
a disaster.
Jacob Erickson there again. And we're starting to see the two big offensive defensive line here kind of warm up.
It's hard to say who has a size advantage,
It
too.
is.
It really is.
It is. Brady Learman,
It's meat and potatoes on that line.
64, runs off for Snohomish.
Shout out to all the moms feeding
Oh,
those
my
kids.
God. I was just going to say,
How do you-
6'5", 284, that's a lot of milk in
That's
the
a lot of
fridge.
Costco runs.
That is.
You got to go to Costco.
That's an
for
executive membership.
That. Oh, yeah. You're getting money back at the end of the year.
So 2nd and 10 now in the GP 36, 3:24 left. Straley gets a good thing. Quick over the middle. Great catch. He pulls it in as Keithley. And
Keithley
close
can
to another,
catch the ball. I'm
another
here to
first
tell
down.
you.
If the announcer really knows his name,
I know. At least I got his name right.
we're going to work that one all night.
Yeah, that guy can catch the ball. No doubt about it.
So leaves him third and 3 yards to gain here. The first down and under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Empty set now. Vandergrind in motion. And Vandergrind, of course, gets the rock. Right side reaches, and I think they're going to give him, yes,
he's
a
going to
first
be
down.
right. Yeah, they're going to give it to him. Boy,
Appears to make the line to gain.
is there a flag? The 5-tool player says there's a flag
Our
on the
executive
play.
producer, 5-tool player, Todd Elvig. I want to thank him
They're
for getting
talking
all
about
set
it.
up here tonight, and they are discussing
Was it an illegal motion with?
a little roundtable session here. And here's our
Face
it
mask.
is.
GP face mask. Ooh,
And
that's
going
going to be costly.
It's going to add injury to insult to injury
They
here.
were already driving, knocking on the door.
So we think Vandergrind had a first down, but now
Wouldn't
he's going to
matter.
get more. Yeah, they're going to put it now at the 21-yard line. 2:45 left to go in this first half. 14-10 Grizzlies on a massive 62-yard run by Ryan Black. We'll see what the Panthers can do here. Low snap all night, but he picks it up wide open. Just too much, Mekhi Williams.
Just a little overthrown there.
Works on the hurdles there. He was. That's shades of 2 years ago when
Yes.
Mekhi Williams on the right corner was wide open and scored a TD for Snohomish.
That almost won him the game.
It did.
That game was back and forth, just like this one, actually.
Taking a shot with 2:28 left to go. 2nd and 10 here. Silas. Vandergrind, his comfort right to his right. Low snap again. Now he's going to go. He's going to try again. This time, too much. Again, Mekhi Williams. And Trevor Meldrum, 44
he
on
actually
the
got.
coverage.
Actually, it was good coverage because he kind of got in front of him, so he couldn't get to that ball. So good coverage on Trevor. Don't call me Corey Meldrum.
That's right. Thank you, Tim. Thanks for pointing out once again
Hey,
the wrong
I'm just
names
saying.
I've called. I've done
Just
500
saying.
plus games. What do you want from me? It's March. The Masters are about to start. 3rd and 10. This time it's Keithley. Keithley
look at
gets
that.
around the corner. A first down for Snohomish inside the 10.
Knocking on the door.
What a big play
2
by
minutes and
Caden
16
Keithley.
seconds they have to score. They got plenty of time. That's not going to be an issue.
The 6'1 senior saying, "Give me the rock, baby." They went for Williams there a couple times. They come back. Vandergrind gets a breather. He's still out there, but he doesn't get the ball. 2:08 left in this
that's
first
what's
half.
tricking the Grizzlies. They're thinking Vandergrind's getting it every time. And
there's a
there he
good
goes.
snap, and they get it to Vandergrind, and he
gets maybe one.
kind of just rolls around up there.
If I'm Snohomish, I want to score and not give GP any time to go down and answer.
Clock is ticking.
So the clock is important right now.
Panthers with all 3 of their timeouts. Third-year head coach Joey Hammer.
Snohomish can afford to kind of run it down here with their timeouts.
Lechner wide on the near side here. They have Williams and Gaffney on the right. And they give it to Vandergrind. Keithley, nowhere to go.
Oh,
The
it's a
Grizzlies, the
fumble.
ball's out.
Oh,
Fumble.
and
It's
this time
Glacier
they
Peak
got it.
football.
There's been a lot of balls on the ground tonight, Scott. And GP finally recovers one.
And Ryan Kinney saying he might have been involved popping it out.
Yeah, that was a big hit.
The ball we placed on the Panthers.
Oh, what
There's
a
no question about that one.
big play for Glacier Peak, and the Panthers return to sender right there. So close.
That was a hit. GP's been so close to getting one of those fumbles, and now they finally did.
So GP now getting their offense collected here. 1:23 left to go. GP 14, Panthers 10, and
They're going to have to go about, 95 yards?
they will.
They're
They're going to place it right there
about
on the 5.
It's a long ways to go.
And they deferred, did win the coin toss, so they do get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, it can be kind of a double whammy. If they can go down and score here. Uh-oh, what do we got here?
You got Tyson Lane, quarterback. That's delay of game by Glacier Peak.
That's going to bring it. Now they're going to have to go 97.5 yards.
Preston Weaver 30 in the backfield there. But delay of game. Where's the shot clock? So they'll load it up again here. And more flags.
Now you got a false start.
My goodness
Holy
gracious.
smokes, that ball's going to be really backed up. That's costly. Now you're going to be at the 2-yard line maybe?
Well, they're going to be on the inch-yard line here.
1 yard line, 1.5 yard line.
Just pinned back here. So Snohomish with the big turnover, the fumble. And now they've got Glacier Peak pinned back by their own end zone here is Tyson Lang with Preston Weaver in the backfield.
Get that ball snapped.
Looking over, Lang gets it to Weaver. Weaver.
Ooh,
and he's stopped, and Ulrich puts him right back on his
over the
back.
line.
And they're going to be lucky to be at the 1.
Snuck out right at the goal. That's going to be marked at about the half-yard line.
And there's a timeout. And the timeout is Snohomish. We'll take a quick timeout. Do not go away. 1:11 left, 14-10 Grizzlies.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back here, Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle. Tim trying to bring out the abacus. What are you doing? He's trying to do all the math numbers and
I'm just saying
subtraction, division.
Everybody's answered their score since the very
You're
first
asking
score.
me algebraic questions.
Well, I thought you were Pythagoras.
1:11 left. 2nd and 15 in a corner. Tyson Lang. Black there. He slips it out in the end zone. Black gets out of the end zone, but there's a fumble.
Oh, he fumbled.
Pops out. It's Snohomish has it. You got to be kidding me. And
This
big
is getting
75.
crazy.
Lane Watkins, who was big last week on defense, comes up with the ball.
That's going to be their second turnover they've had inside like the 20-yard line.
Because it's March Madness. Oh, baby! What a turnover!
Oh, I love it. Dickie V.
Dickie V. He was the intro on the Scott and
He
Tim
was our intro.
podcast and something.
That
About
was a
Nothing.
great intro.
Yeah. So Snohomish, I mean, back and forth. You're sad and then you're glad all of a sudden.
Boy, they
On the
they got a
four.
good shot at converting here, though.
Snohomish. Silas, was there a whistle before?
There was.
I heard whistles.
Gosh, there's a lot of whistles in this game.
Kai Gaffney was in motion. I
Is
think
that
it was
another
a
timeout?
timeout Glacier Peak. That was
Boy, those a lot of low snaps tonight.
yes. And you know what? I don't remember that last week. Silas Straley.
He's been recovering them well, though.
He has. He's had some low grounders. He's had to pick up between second and first there. Or second
Now
and
we're
third.
going
the
baseball?
shortstop. Of course, the Mariners. So, Tim, are the Mariners, you had a high expectation for the Mariners this year. You said they're going to be pretty good.
That was a high bar.
Yeah, you really put yourself out there. I was shocked.
I don't remember saying that, but I may very well have.
You
Well,
said,
hey, they have the #1 farm system right now, right?
yes.
So
But what does that mean?
I don't know. It doesn't mean anything. That
Well,
means
we're
they're
happy.
gonna,
You know
that
what-
means they're going to get rid of a lot of good players.
Well,
again.
they might. Hopefully they're not. Don't buy a bobblehead. Whenever Tim buys a bobblehead, it's basically a foregone conclusion
but
they're
the big
traded.
Maple's back.
Yes,
though.
but you probably got rid of the bobblehead.
I probably did.
Okay.
No, I've got it with the eagle, the big maple.
And you know what? 9,000 fans are going to be for opening day. They're going to let 9,000
Yeah, I
in
saw
T-Mobile
that.
Park. Okay, let's get back to football. This is serious. Snohomish, first and goal from the 4. Vandergrind, the man, the myth, the legend there.
Another
Low
low
snap, and they
again.
got a fall on it.
Yeah,
Low
we were just
snaps have been
talking
killing
about
them.
that. Man, now they go. Now they lost 3 or 4 yards there.
So, clock is ticking, though, Tim Boyle.
Yeah,
44 seconds. Snohomish might have to call a timeout.
It doesn't look like there's a sense of urgency.
No, it doesn't. It
I
looks
mean, with 30
Seahawks-esque.
yeah.
We're all over the place.
Well, the Seahawks don't like to score till after halftime.
Pushes him back to second and goal from the 8 now. 25 seconds left to go. Straley gets a good punt. Now he goes over the middle, and it's Mekhi Williams just off his fingertips. Good news for Snohomish, it stops the clock.
Yeah, that is a break for Snohomish there. 3rd and 8, 19 seconds left.
And
They do have a couple timeouts left.
they
though,
do.
So
Silas, boy, he put that one on a rope.
a little bit high.
They've tried to go to Mekhi a few times here. Haven't gotten a reception quite yet, but so they'll go back to work. Lechner here on the near side. Here's Keithley in motion, and
Oh,
another
my
whistle
gosh,
right
just
before the snap.
nonstop.
And Joey Hammer wants a time. I gotta get a TO, baby.
This half is never going to end.
This is like the last 4 minutes of an NBA game right now.
It seems like it.
We had that last week a little bit. So, Snohomish, they come in 1-0. They had the win against the Marauders last week, of course. And so next week they play, they play Lake Stevens
Oh,
right here
Snohomish has
at
Lake
Veterans
Stevens?
Memorial
Oh.
Stadium. Will be on STSPN. So that's going to be a tough one. Lake Stevens got challenged by Archbishop Murphy
did.
last week, but they came back
They
and
did.
were victorious.
And GP's got Archbishop Murphy in their sights.
Yes. We will try at halftime here. We will try and scan the interwebs and talk to our buddies all over the place and try to get some scores. Is high school football in full force tonight in the state of Washington?
We'll put some feelers out there to get some scores.
We
for
will. We'll put the.
Of course, everybody's at home and they can do it too.
That's
but-
true. Everybody, they don't need us.
Everybody's at home, so
Here we go. 3rd and goal now. 19 seconds from the 8-yard line. Straley fakes it. Now he passes over at the corner.
Oh,
It's
and
caught by Mekhi.
and he's just
and
on
he's
that.
out of bounds at the
Oh,
1.
and now they got a decision because it's 4th down. So it's 4th and 1. You got to go for that, don't you?
You gotta go.
You got to go for
it's
that.
the Dick Armstrong Cup. What are you talking about? Straley, quick snap. Looking for the
I don't
signal. Did
know.
he keep the ball?
I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. There's no signal.
Oh, my goodness.
Short of the line.
They did the quick snap, and Straley couldn't make it. What a stop by the Glacier Peak defense.
Now Glacier Peak's got it at like the 1-inch line with 8 seconds left, so they're going to.
Oh, a lot of chatter on the
Wow.
sidelines. Austin Emmons, 6'7", 270.
Do I need to throw the challenge flag out there?
Maybe.
That was close.
Where's the pylon cam, Todd? 8 seconds to go on the inch-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to have to get positive yards, or they're going to have to throw a long bomb and just, see what happens.
Each team with one timeout. Now Glacier Peak's going to take a timeout. I tell you, the strategery, the analytics. We'll check our abacus. We'll be back right after this.
Before another timeout.
Yes.
Bickford Ford is Western Washington's #1 Ford truck store. Northwest weather is always a challenge, and we work regardless of what it's doing outside. Your truck better do more than just come along for the ride. It needs to work as hard as you do. The Ford Super Duty is that truck. Since 1934, Bickford has been matching the best truck to the right job. See one of Washington's largest inventories of F-Series and Super Duty trucks. Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish and Bickford.net.
This has been a exciting, remarkable second quarter. What a second quarter. Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle here.
Yeah,
What
the
a
first
second
quarter was
quarter.
kind of a 3-0, a little bit of a dud.
It's like a March football game. And
Yeah.
now we're back in November, baby.
Oh,
More
another
whistles.
flag. This half just can't end.
It can't.
It just
Ball
can.
start against the Grizzlies.
Well, that one I understand. They're down at a thumbnail. They're at the thumbnail.
That's going to cost them about an inch because it's half the distance to the goal. So really, that doesn't cost them anything.
We need to go to centimeters, maybe. I understand that because if you're an offensive lineman, Tim, you're getting a little anxious down there.
Oh yeah.
Still 8 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Ryan Kinney playing quarterback. He's up under center. He pitches it, and they get out of trouble.
And get some breathing room there.
And it's number 3, the ball carrier, Ashton Olsen, who has a touchdown in the first half. And
That'll do
finally,
it.
the whistle blows. I tell you, the 2021 Dick Armstrong Cup, I love it.
So, yeah, that second quarter was a barn burner.
We are going to take a breather right here from Veterans Memorial Stadium. Thanks for joining us. Halftime, we'll show you all the sights and sounds that might or might not be here. But come on back. We got a great one. Grizzlies
Don't
up
go
14-10.
anywhere. Get your
and they-
favorite beverage and
That's
come
right.
on back.
And they get the ball when we come back. You're watching high school football Friday Night Lights on STSPN.
At GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, we know that comfort is more than just the heating and cooling equipment we deliver. It's also the comfort our customers feel with the people they engage with in the process. For over 40 years, residents of Snohomish County have trusted GNS Heating to improve the comforts of their home. And now you can save 15% on air conditioning during the month of March. Visit gsheating.com and save 15% off air conditioning today.
Right side is brought down for
Player of the game, senior libero Lauren Riskill has control.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
At GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, we know that comfort is more than just the heating and cooling equipment we deliver. It's also the comfort our customers feel with the people they engage with in the process. For over 40 years, residents of Snohomish County have trusted GNS Heating to improve the comforts of their home. And now you can save 15% on air conditioning during the month of March. Visit gsheating.com and save 15% off air conditioning today.
Bickford Ford is Western Washington's #1 Ford truck store. Northwest weather is always a challenge, and we work regardless of what it's doing outside. Your truck better do more than just come along for the ride. It needs to work as hard as you do. The Ford Super Duty is that truck. Since 1934, Bickford has been matching the best truck to the right job. See one of Washington's largest inventories of F-Series and Super Duty trucks. Bickford Ford, on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish and Bickford.net.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, people try to get down. It's like a loot machine.
Bickford Ford is Western Washington's #1 Ford truck store. Northwest weather is always a challenge, and we work regardless of what it's doing outside. Your truck better do more than just come along for the ride. It needs to work as hard as you do. The Ford Super Duty is that truck. Since 1934, Bickford has been matching the best truck to the right job. See one of Washington's largest inventories of F-Series and Super Duty trucks. Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish and Bickford.net.
Welcome back. It's halftime here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, the Dick Armstrong Cup. Grizzlies hanging on to a 14-10 lead. Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle. Tim, my gosh, it was like a ping pong match there at the end. It was going back. I mean, they're going to score, then they fumble, then they're not going to score, then they fumble again.
Oh, geez, Snohomish had two huge chances there at the end of the half. They had twice. They had it like right down by the goal line and
on the doorstep.
Convert. Yeah, once they fumbled. And
I mean, the ring camera was seeing them like up in the face.
Totally.
And they fumble at the last second, and then we had 85 whistles.
Oh, they're just nonstop.
I mean, this is a guy who loves penalties. And for you,
it got a little ridiculous though. Just whistle after whistle, and they all seem like both teams use 17 timeouts, but. Anyway, now Glacier Peak gets the ball back.
Yes, up 14-10. Now, Snohomish has got to be kicking themselves now because of the COVID thing and protection. So the halftime, the kids don't go in the locker room. So to our left, as we're sitting here looking at the field, we're right below the press box on the porch on the deck here outside. You had head coach Joey Hammer and his team over there. He's giving the spiel. And then on the field, you had down the right corner there, the near side, or Glacier Peak. And if you're Snohomish and Joey Hammer, you're killing yourself right now.
Oh, you're just hoping that those opportunities don't cost you at the end of the night, because they very well could, because they could have put 14 points up on the board.
Snohomish really dominated the first half. I mean, they start with a 32-yard field goal.
First quarter?
First quarter,
okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they Glacier Peak only had the ball for like a minute in that quarter, it seemed like.
Yeah, no, it was nonstop until they got it going. The 29-yard pass from Talladega Lang there to Olsen in the corner kind of started it up. And then Snohomish hit a huge touchdown, and they've been really running Van de Grind all half there. He was just the main worker, right?
Correct. And then Ryan Black had that huge catch and run that just
61 yards, 61 or 62,
yards.
yes.
That kind of opened it up for Glacier Peak, but both teams kind of just kept responding, score for score.
Yes. Didn't phase them, but then the turnovers, the cliches are just abound here because the turnovers are killing them.
A lot of turnovers. And then Glacier Peak missed out on two or three turnovers.
The big pass interference call in the first half. We've got a lot going on here.
Lots going on.
We're $1:27 left. We're going to start. You see Glacier Peak in the blue home unis out there, the Dick Armstrong Cup. You just missed Dick Armstrong, but you always try and tell a little trivia, a little Dick Armstrong trivia to history. We got to teach the kids, Tim.
Yeah, that's the guy in the statue right behind us.
That's right. Yeah, 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
He dominated football for a few decades here.
And his coaching tree is just insane.
That all kinds of Tom Cable and
Dennis Erickson. Was that wrong?
Dennis Erickson was an
Everett guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Keith Gilbertson?
Yep.
Okay.
But
I'm
then,
1 for 2.
they had Rick Finney come out of here, and that way back when went to the Vikings. And this was just a very storied program.
Well,
but it was all about running the football.
Yeah. Yeah. So we don't here. We want a big shout out to Ron Henthorn, the wedge. He breaks in virtually through the phone, and he had some statisticians doing unofficial.
Yeah, the wedge is throwing stats at us.
So the wedge, thank you. We miss you terribly because you could tell us down what's going on as you see the Snohomish Panthers and the visiting Whites. They'll be back. They'll be right here. This is their third home game. Glacier Peak starts on the road. They were at the Tomahawks there at Marysville-Pilchuck, but Snohomish beating the Mariner Marauders last week. They have this game. The next week they welcome in the Lake Stephen Vikings.
That ought to be a good one. Archbishop was hanging with them.
They really were until kind of the second half there. And speaking of Archbishop, that is Glacier Peak's next opponent at Archbishop Murphy.
So just down Glacier Peak has to go about a mile.
Yes.
Just down the street.
Not very far. And if you look at Snohomish's schedule, again, reminder everybody, they're just doing a 5-game schedule. There's no playoffs, nothing like that. We're all actually just so happy to be here playing football, even though it's March.
Well, the big thing is it gives all the recruiters a chance to actually look at these kids, because otherwise you're just looking at a kid from his junior year. A lot of kids have huge years their senior years, and it gives a lot of these kids a chance to get a scholarship, and so it's good.
It's big time.
Wish there was playoffs, but hey, we'll settle for this.
Snohomish then takes on Arlington, which is the Great Eagles are always tough. That's up at Arlington High School.
They're doing the Stilly Cup tonight, aren't they?
I think so.
Arlington and Stanwood going on?
I think so. And then they'll finish their season, the 5th game there. The Panthers will going to Monroe. Tough place to play out in Monroe, and Monroe always been good. So that's the Snohomish. And a programming note for everybody out there at STSPN. Next week we will be right here at Veterans for the Snohomish Lake Stevens. But tomorrow we switch from WESCO to Kinko, the 4A. We go down and we will have tomorrow at 5 p.m. the Mighty Mustangs of Redmond High School taking on the visiting Eastlake Wolves, Tim Boyle.
Eastlake, that's going to be a good game.
That should be a good game.
Good
Eastlake went deep into districts in the playoffs in 2019 and 18, actually, even farther in 18. And Redmond's coming. They got a new coach. They have some big studs. One of their assistants, Mark Bruner, the phenom University of Washington tight end who played 9 years at the Steelers, then went to I think he went to the Rams. I don't know, 13, 14 years in the NFL.
Yeah.
His kid is a junior playing there. He's one of the assistant coaches. So lots of fun stuff going on.
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah. But back to the business at hand, Tim Boyle. Glacier Peak starts, and what do you want to do here? If you're Shane Keck and Nick Bender, the offensive coordinator, what do you want to do here on this first series?
Well, not to be Captain Obvious, but they want to score, obviously. But
I mean,
are you looking for something more specific than
aren't
that?
you glad you paid nothing for this, ladies and gentlemen? No, I mean, they strike quickly, right? Snohomish started out, they had really methodical, a lot of first downs, they ate clock.
Well, that's kind of how Snohomish has always played. You know, they kind of chew clock. Glacier Peak's never been a clock chewer. They score quick. They're kind of like Oregon. You know, a lot of times they may even lose the time of possession, but win the game.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So Glacier Peak will probably do what they normally do. They'll just try to score fast, and, you know, that's how they score.
Trevor Meldrum, 44, trying to get him more involved. And Torgerson, Matt Torgerson, who had just a tremendous catch in the first half, which is a huge play. Back to receive for the Grizzlies.
I think they'll try to get Ryan Black even more involved because he's normally more involved. I mean, obviously he had that breakout run, but up until then was kind of stopped.
You can't get around number 40 for the Panthers. Braden Ulrich has been a problem for Ryan Black. Glad you're with us. STSPN's coverage here of high school Friday Night Lights. Snohomish Panthers. That is Cale Hammer, number 13, to kick it off. And we
Short
are
kick.
underway. It's going to be taken there by Claps, 11.
Oh.
He's spun down at the 27-yard line.
On the return, he's brought down by number 40.
Braden Ulrich, of course, on the tackle. I mean, that's just
He's on
given.
every tackle.
I don't even have to say it.
You got Vandergrind on every run and
Yes.
Ulrich on every tackle.
So they'll start from their own 28-yard line. Just the start of the second half. Tried to look. We got Cameron Van Til from the Everett Herald here to cover. Came up, had a nice chat with him. As we get back, Tyson Lang, the senior, heading to UW. Time now flips it out, tries to go to Ryan Black. It's in the
Underthrown?
ground, yeah. And guess who was there to greet him if he did catch it?
Well, yeah, Ulrich and Tyson was getting pressured there. That might be why the pass was a little low.
Lane Watkins, 75, the big fella that kind of the center of that defensive line, last week just caused havoc for the Marauders. And he's doing a lot of the same today. 2nd and 10. And here is Ryan Black. Makes a move, cuts up.
Nice run there.
And brought down by Mekhi Williams, but he's close to a Glacier Peak first down.
And they're actually giving him the
They
first
are.
down. They're moving the chains.
Tyson
10-yard pickup.
clapping to get set.
Now you got GP going in the hurry up.
Grady Kench tries to get off. Here's
there he
Black.
goes again.
And Ulrich once again gets him around the ankles.
Picks up about 6 or 7, though.
Big pickup.
They're playing a real hurry up here.
Quick pace. Lang again to Black. Near side runs out of bounds to get him around the 47.
That's going to be close. It's going to be about a yard short. Yeah, let's see where they're marking that.
Tyson Talladega Knights Lang. He can drive and he can throw.
Looks like 3rd and 1.
3rd and just a few here. A few inches, a yard, maybe. Tyson, now he fakes it, going back to pass. He's going deep right side. He's got a catch. It's Jensen. Cooper Jensen with a huge catch at the 21. First down, Glacier Peak.
And gutsy play on 3rd and inches, Scott. When you saw him throwing long, I'm thinking, just pick up the first down, but that paid off for him. And look, they're just like that. They're going no huddle.
They want it again. Jensen going back. He's going right back to him in the corner. Touchdown, Grizzlies! Back shoulder throw. Tyson Talladega Lang comes out shooting.
And that's when you're 6'5", you can do that. The guy was actually had him on the coverage, but when you're 6'5", you can just kind of go up and grab that ball.
The sophomore with a big night tonight.
God, it only took 1 minute off the clock to get that done.
Very
Score quickly, isn't that what I said?
Very Grizzly. That's exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Kenny to hold, and McAfee Sam for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. So,
just like that,
with a
1 minute
flurry,
off the clock,
Glacier Peak jumps out 21-10, but the Panthers coming back right after this. Back here, 11 minutes. That did not take long. A blink of an eye, and Glacier Peak goes
but
from
that's
their
been
own
the
28.
traditional Glacier
It
Peak
is.
style football. Just
Started.
score fast.
Rory Rosenbaugh, who got it going here for the first, I don't even know how many
riverboat
years.
gambler.
Yes. He was,
Never met a fourth down he didn't like.
Exactly. He wasn't much for punters.
No.
He's like, I don't need to punt. Why do I need to punt? The quarterback always punted. McAfee with Vandergrind takes it from the 4, and Vandergrind's had a big night.
Oh, look at
Flies
that.
by 1,
Look
by
at
2.
that.
He's got some room on the right side. He's finally dragged out of bounds up
Caught
to the
from
45.
behind. Man, that's great field position right there.
Once again, Michael Fant. Five-tool player Todd Elvig at our headphones. You can't hear it out there, but he's giving us trivia questions while I'm trying to do the play. Degree of difficulty, 10. Oh, behind the curtain here. Why not? It's March, baby. We got
Anything
football.
goes. Here
Way
we
too
go.
much. Snohomish, good field position. Silas Straley, the senior, getting instructions to his receivers. Vandergrind to his right. Now he pitches it out to Keithley. Keithley with a blocker.
Oh, he's
but
going to
Kenny
lose
says
some
not
yards.
tonight.
Ryan Kinney's having a night.
Number 9, Ryan Kinney is all over it.
Dang.
Johnson for a 5-yard loss.
2nd and 15 now.
Ryan Kinney, the senior, playing big
I think
on
didn't
defense.
he cause a fumble earlier too?
He did. He's been
Yeah.
involved in everything. He had a touchdown catch last week against Marysville Pilchuck. He's all over the place.
He wants a T-shirt.
He really does, if we had one. We will do play of the game. Oh, we do have one.
Yeah.
We were just told. So now Silas in a little bit of trouble here coming out. They get it to Gaffney. Gaffney, but nothing doing. The Glacier Peak defense swarming.
He might have lost a half a yard.
Hunter Morrison in the middle of it. Once again, Michael Fant right there. Big 79 getting high fives. Jordan Yandia, the 6'4", 295 sophomore. 6'4", 295, and he's a sophomore. That's a big baby right there.
295, and he's
Yeah.
a sophomore? Holy. Big kid.
So 3rd and 15 now. They were in the situation in the first half. Vandergrind made it up for him. They fake it. Now he's getting all kinds of pressure. Straley nowhere to go. Slips out of trouble, but finally crashes down.
Wow.
Way back at the 30-yard line.
That's a big loss right there. That's going to be 3rd and forever.
And
3rd and a plane ride.
GP defense is feeling it.
Or
Lawson
excuse me,
Hardwick.
it's actually 4th down. Sorry.
Yeah, 4th down.
4th and 25.
Lawson Hardwick was right in the middle of it, had a big game last week, and also the last year came on strong. So Cale Hammer to punt now.
On 4th and 25.
Torgerson and Claps back to receive, and this one's going to go to Torgerson. Now they had a big fumble. Torgerson gets it, gathers
Oh, look at that.
Gets out of an arm tackle, and up to the 48.
That's a nice little return. And you don't usually see GP return a lot of punts.
No. Tim Boyle, for those of you out there that don't know, he's been here since day one of Glacier Peak High School. You've been to pretty much since the beginning, right?
Oh, yeah. I used to go to all the games before we started doing this.
I know. It's the 10th,
fun.
10th or 11th year, I think,
Well,
doing this, when I dragged you into it. Shout out Darren
You've dragged
Watkins.
me into a bunch of stuff.
Well, let's not keep counting, shall we? 1st and 10 for GP. Ryan Black.
Oh, there he goes.
There he
Look at
is.
that. Oh,
Stumbling,
my.
bubbling, on his
He
way.
might be gone. He could be gone. He's gone.
Touchdown, Black. All I do is eat yardage.
Wow,
Oh,
just like
my.
that.
One play. 52 yards.
And his other one was 62 yards.
That's
You could tell the guy was just ready to break out.
What a stat stuffer.
He doesn't want to mess with the 2 and 3 yard gains.
Oh my goodness. And all of a sudden, it's Glacier Peak,
now
their
it's a-
defense, now the offense. Now the Panthers are in
Now
some hot
they
water.
are in a little trouble here. They're going to have to come back from 7 or 18 points down if they make this extra point.
Kenny with the hold. Sam McAfee. It's down. It looks good. Is there a flag? But
It's
the
good.
kick is good. And just like that, 28-10. Let's take a breather. Come on back.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do-It-Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
At GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, we know that comfort is more than just the heating and cooling equipment we deliver. It's also the comfort our customers feel with the people they engage with in the process. For over 40 years, residents of Snohomish County have trusted GNS Heating to improve the comforts of their home. And now you can save 15% on air conditioning during the month of March. Visit gsheating.com and save 15% off air conditioning today.
All right, now we got the faithful watching and the fence there, downtown Snohomish here, and now we'll see what the Panthers can do, how they can react here. Down 28-10, it was 14-10 at half, Glacier Peak, and this second half has just been a blur for the Panthers as it is picked up by Vandergrind around the 7-yard line.
Oh,
chopping
look at that.
his step.
He's making
Boy,
some...
he just understands. He's
look
still
at that.
going on his feet. 3-4
Stumbling,
Grizzlies
fumbling.
have to take him down.
Jeez, and he picked that up late, too. I thought they were going to get him way back there.
Like a corn maze. He's been in 100 times. He's just chopping back and forth.
I just noticed something, Scott, on Tightwad Hill. They're on the other side of the fence,
I know,
aren't they? Yeah,
yes.
I was thinking, why are they so far back? And it's
So
like
I've been
they're
trying
not-
to tell you for an
Yeah.
hour.
So they're not technically on Tightwad Hill. They're
Yeah.
behind. They can't get into Tightwad Hill.
So 1st and 10 here from the 39. We got whistles
It's like a
and a
possible-
timeout, it looks
timeout.
like. Interesting. First timeout of the second half. Todd Elvig, we're going to stay here. We're going to go away. We're going to stay right here.
That's dedication, though, by those fans.
It
up there.
is. I don't know if our great camera want to shout out. Tremendous job, Martin on camera. We got Sarah Elvig on the other camera. Out here in the what a beautiful night.
We'll
though.
get Sarah to pan over there when it's like a another timeout or something.
Hard to see, a little dark there, but nice little crowd gathering around on the other side of the fence.
Oh, there she goes.
There she goes.
There she goes. See all the tightwads up there, or
Yeah.
the diehards. We'll
The
call them.
diehards.
We don't
yes.
want to call them tightwads.
No, that's, I don't know. Come on. You're on them right now. You can see them out there. That's fantastic.
Go check their ticket stubs.
You just love high school football. All right, we'll try this one more time for the Panthers. 1st and 10. Get it on. Now it's Keithley, but I'm telling you, Glacier Peak, some adjustment.
Is that Erickson again?
Big 52, Jacob Erickson.
Lost a yard or so.
The firm of Morrison and Erickson in the backfield. This just in from our great friend Steve Willits. You want to check on KRKO on Thursday nights, Prep Sports Weekly. Him and Tall Tom Lafferty. Cedar Crest is up on Mount Lake Terrace 14-6 in the second quarter. Thank you, Steve.
I remember when GP used to have some epic games with Mount Lake Terrace.
Phenomenal. 2nd 11, lost one. Straley back to pass. Got time. Now he flips it over. It's in and out to Vandergrind.
Vandergrind, he was open.
So 3rd and 11. Things getting a little on the edge here for the Panthers. Still plenty of time. We're only in the 3rd quarter.
The game really, as far as the clock goes, the game really slowed down after that first quarter.
Coaches yelling, you can hear. I know we've all been watching sports with no fans. So you can hear the players on the court, or you can hear the players.
Yeah, it's definitely a different vibe here.
A little bit.
Especially since we're used to this game being so
Oh,
packed.
yeah. We can't, like, seriously, we can't go to the bathroom because
Yeah,
you might not get back up to the press box. 3rd down and 11. Lechner in motion here a little bit on the near side. Looking around. Looks like they're going to blitz. They do. GP sends. Straley goes over. Tried to get it to Keithley.
Keithley's
but
covered
number
nicely.
3, Ashton Olsen. What a night for
He's
Ashton
having a
Olsen.
big night.
Keithley, number 3, Ashton Olsen, had the coverage for the Grizz.
Breaking that up and sets it 4th and 11. So the Grizzly defense coming on big.
Well, the D-line is playing out of their mind right now.
Torgerson drops back, anticipating a punt.
Matt Torgerson, the senior to receive from Cale Hammer.
Formation for the Panthers.
It'll be interesting to see, and I don't know if they'll do this, as Cale hits it and calls for fair catch. Torgerson catches it and drops it. So who
I
has
think he
it?
got it. It's a struggle there. Let's
Jump
see.
ball, and the official's right on it.
They're giving. All the Snohomish guys think they got it. Oh, they gave it to GP.
Gives a signal.
Tie goes to the runner.
Tie goes to the runner. Swing on a match. So GP, we've had a muff punt before in the first half.
That was almost one right there. Well, that first one, though, that was very questionable.
Now, if we had Sean Elledge, the wrestler, there would have been a couple chicken wings, and you never know what's going to happen.
Bring back the wrestler.
Where is the wrestler?
He should have, with COVID, he should have a year of eligibility.
He should have like 3 left.
Yeah.
He was hurt the first 2. 6:55 left to go in the 3rd. Glacier Peak. 1st and 10. Lang hands it off. This is Weaver. Big hole. What a hole for Weaver. 1st down and more.
Preston Weaver.
Presto-matic. And they're hurrying up, I tell you what. Weaver one more time.
Nice
right
run.
over
I think he
Burkhalter.
fumbled, but he's saying he's down, but he lost the ball. Glacier Peak's going to keep it. Boy, Glacier Peak, talk about a hurry up.
They are
That's really fast.
They're testing the conditioning. Preston Weaver again lowers
He's
his
going to
shoulder.
pick up the first down there,
over
though.
Bartelheimer.
3 in a row for Preston.
That's another Grizzly first down.
Putting the medal down. The speedometer kicked up a notch, Tim.
For sure.
6:15 left.
Trips on the right here.
Another 1st and 10. Now Lang back to pass. Tucks it, runs it, and now he's taken down.
Nowhere to go.
Nice job there by Owen Kastner, the 6-foot senior, 33 in white.
They had trips left, but they were going to go right, but just no one there.
Trevor Meldrum, 44 in there. 5:46 left. Now 2nd and 14. Weaver, the running back. They get it to Weaver. And Big Kench and Ulrich.
Maybe gets one on that.
Grady Kench, yeah, for Snohomish, 6'4", 230, the senior. He played quarterback. He's been running back last week. Kind of does everything there. Big part of their defense.
3rd and 9 here.
Big. This is a huge stop for the Snohomish Panther defense. They've got to get a stop
They
here.
do. They got to stop the bleeding.
Weaver, the running back. Talladega's going.
Oh.
He's got pressure. Just gets it off. Finally, Meldrum. And
Just
Kench is
nowhere
right
to
there. That's a big play for the Panthers.
Just nowhere to go for.
Liam Kelso, 44 for the Panthers, the senior there. And then Grady Kench, 4th and 9.
They're going to have to punt it.
22, Reggie Valmonte comes in the ball game for Glacier Peak.
They still got Talladega laying in there,
They
though.
do. They do. Langen's family along race car driving. We've got officials talking. What's going on? Are we going back?
penalty.
Oh.
What the?
Pass interference. Jinx, you're it.
Pass interference on the offense on that play?
That was the call, and we could hear him because there's
it'd
no
be
one here.
It'd be 3rd down over again if that's the case. That's actually a break for Glacier Peak.
Yes, and that's what they're saying. 3rd and 14.
Yeah, 3rd and 24.
Well, now, yes. And still discussing it.
Yeah, it's actually a break.
The other thing this does, it slows down the GP.
Wait, now what are we doing?
Whoa, wait, hold on. I am having shades for
Was
those.
it pass interference on defense, or because they pointed to the offense? Oh,
I'm confused.
they probably they declined it, which is obviously the smart move. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Way to clean
they'd
it up.
rather-
Thank
yeah.
you. Let's tidy it up here.
Back to 3rd and 9 or 4th and what the heck
Well, the marker says
is it?
third.
It's 4th and 9.
Is it?
Yeah, 4th and 9.
Because the
But it looks
marker
like
says
11.
third. Now there's conversation.
Well, the good thing is the refs don't know either. So there's a lot of conversations.
I'm looking at the far side marker, which is 3rd down and 9.
But yeah, if it was pass interference on offense, the obvious thing would be to decline.
Yep.
It's funny though, they marked it off. They marked the penalty off. They normally don't do that.
Anytime the official starts walking the ball
wait,
one way, then the other, now
Look at
they're
this.
walking it back.
Oh, they walked it back 2 yards. Okay.
Again, no one cares and no one knows what reference I'm going to make, but this is Mount Vernon Bulldogs 2011.
Totally. That was our first year we were doing this.
Okay, so
Now we're
at 4th down and 12 or 13.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake.
And McAfee throws it
it's
up.
intercepted.
It's caught by Snohomish, still on his feet.
Oh, geez. Look
Boy,
at
he's
him.
pushing people
Man.
over.
So it was an interception, fake punt.
And, yeah, I'm just looking down. That's Owen Kestner. We just called his name. Nice
He's
run
a
back.
big kid.
He was just
What do they got him down for
bowling
size?
over people. 6'2", 34.
Nice.
He'll take up one or two fridges
No,
for
you got to have the garage fridge
Oh,
for that.
absolutely. And a freezer.
And the
You
moms,
gotta have
the
two
mom, the
freezers.
moms know what I'm talking about,
absolutely.
too. You can't just run with one
No,
fridge.
never the small cart. Always the big cart.
Not when you got these kids.
I mean, you order online now with COVID, and they hate you because it's going to take them an hour to get the order.
For sure.
1st and 10, Snohomish. They get a big break, and the fake punt comes back. All of a sudden, Silas
big
nowhere
sack,
to go.
called him down. That's going to be about a 5-yard loss or so.
And Hunter Morrison, the senior, is just teeing off. Are these kids having fun or what?
Oh, big time.
Ball is placed just outside the 50-yard
Oh,
line.
that's actually like an 8-yard loss.
Yes.
That's a big loss. 7-yard loss, maybe. Yeah, 2nd and 17.
Straley just not having any time.
Uh-oh, it's
Fumbles
fumble.
it, tries to get it back, now flips it over, and he was going to Lechner, but really just trying to get rid of it. And he's just got Grizzlies in his grill.
Yeah, the center's having a little bit of a rough time with the snaps tonight.
Yeah. 2nd. And they have it 2nd and 17, 2nd and 15.
Shouldn't it be 3rd?
I think it is. Yes, it is
it
now.
should be 3rd.
Marker just turned to
Yeah.
3rd. They're on it, Tim.
A little late, but they're on it.
Straley just looking for something, flips it out. Vandergrind, they're all over, but he just has a way. It's like grease on his uniform.
Vandergrind should have been tackled for a loss there, and he ended up getting about four out of it from there.
Sets up a long 4th down. You basically got to go for it here. You're at the Glacier Peak 48.
You're down by 18 points, so you're down by 3 scores.
So some big breaks and just huge plays.
4th and 15.
For the Grizzlies have really broken this one open. Now there's a flag. The line judge on the far side. He's talking to Meldrum, number 44. So Meldrum coming off.
Let's see
and
what
Jackson
they say
Hawkins
here.
coming in, number 6.
I don't even know what that motion is.
I have no idea. Joey Kelly, 27, now coming in, getting the young kids in there.
I don't think there was a flag. They just stopped it for,
Is that equipment?
I don't know. 4th and 15 either way. Ball.
So where's Makai Williams is on the far side. If he has any time at all. Straley, though, looks to his left. The left-hander going deep, trying to get to Lechner, and Lechner can't catch up. Double coverage there.
Now, big break for Glacier Peak. They're going to take over right about midfield, so great position, field position. And Snohomish has to stop him here. Otherwise, this game is going to be out of hand.
Lechner had 2 TD catches from Cale Hammer last week. So now Glacier Peak takes it over. Tyson Lang. This is Black, Ryan Black. Jets his way over the mid-stripe into Panther territory.
Ryan Black's going to want to go. He doesn't like the 2 or 3 yarders. He wants another 50-yarder.
Yeah, he only deals in 50s, Tim. Come on.
Exactly.
Big bills for Ryan Black.
Give me the C note.
That's right. Give me the hundo. Tyson Lang gets it to Black one more time. He's stuffed, though. Great play there by the Panthers. 70. Dominique Dubuque. 6'2", 246.
Dominique Dubuque.
What a great name.
Totally. That's an awesome name.
Of course, me hailing from Iowa, I was a stone's throw away from Dubuque, Iowa.
You were everywhere in
that's
Iowa.
That's a little trivia tidbit for you, Tim. 3rd and 5.
I'd say false.
Lang. Black.
Oh, Black, and he takes a big hit behind the line. Ooh, flag,
and there's a
though.
flag, and
There's a flag on the play.
number 58, a little slow, Travis Anderson to get up for Glacier Peak.
It's in the back. That's usually where there's a hold, but and it is a hold.
It is holding on Glacier Peak. Tim showing me a tweet from our friend Rylan Spencer out there. If we gave him a chuckle, that makes me happy.
We tossed out the jinx word.
Oh, you do. We said the exact same thing at the same time. Isn't that what you do?
That's exactly what you do. Penalty declined.
Oh,
They'll stay at
okay.
4th and 5. They're gonna. That's the problem with that is, I thought Glacier Peak might take a sniff at going for that though at 4th and 5. But
well,
they're
looks
not.
like there's conversation here as they huddle up, which is rare.
I think they are going for
They
it.
hustle up. So Ryan Kinney at quarterback under center.
Oh, he
Fumbles the ball,
snap.
picks it up.
Oh, and he almost
He
He
almost
almost
did.
gets it.
But they will turn over on downs once again. Of course, Mr. Ulrich in the middle of everything, 40 for the Panthers. Just outstanding player.
Well, big
And
stop for Snohomish there.
1:46 left in the third
Three
quarter.
scores they're going to need. Got just over a quarter to do it.
If they could connect on a couple throws here, they've been running with Vandergrind. Of course, he's been outstanding, but
They're going to have to play a little bit different style because their
Yes.
style isn't set up to score three times
exactly. And now Cale Hammerin, I was just about to bring that up, in and out of the hands of Keithley. I was about to say on the last series, I wonder now because Cale Hammer, who's number 13, who's a sophomore, he's suited to throw the ball a little bit north. He connected with Lechner last week on some long bombs. So I was wondering if that was going to happen.
That's probably, they're going to have to play a little bit different style.
Keithley, uncharacteristically, sorry, it's getting a little cold out here.
I warned everybody that we might have hypothermia by the time it's over.
Beautiful on the deck. And Cale keeps it this time.
Oh, look at that.
And he
nice
gets
little
nice
run.
space up.
7 yards maybe.
Yeah, to the 50. 1:32 left in the third quarter. 28-10 Glacier Peak. Ninth version here of the Dick Armstrong Cup. As Cale.
GP looking to go 9-0 in this series.
Yes. Cale Vandergrind to his left there. Cale fakes it now. The left-hander looks over. Yet a wide open intercepted. Claps at the 45.
Wow,
Oh,
that might
my.
seal the deal there for GP.
Oh, my goodness. I think he might have been going for Gaffney or Lechner. And Cale Hammer, an untimely INT.
Jaden Claps was right in the perfect spot for that one.
He read that. He's having a big night. The GP defense just playing big time tonight in their second game of the year. So weird, isn't it, to get your brain into football in March?
It really is. And then with nobody sitting here, it's just bizarre.
I'm here. What am I, chopped liver? Tyson Lang, the quarterback, in. Now looking. Time wants to flip it and throws a fastball to Preston Weaver.
There wasn't any chance of him getting that one.
Too hard to handle. Lang here, his senior version.
He looks good. I think he looks really well. Obviously, good enough to get a walk-on offer at UW.
Preferred walk-on next year, University of Washington. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 10.
Not
and
much
Preston
doing there
Weaver.
for Preston Weaver. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage if he's lucky.
That's Grady Kench, number 5 for the Panthers.
3rd and 10. GP, their goal right here just has to be pick up some first downs, choose some clock. They don't necessarily have to score, but get some first downs.
You see the big offensive line, hands on their hips. Didn't have the proper time to train, the conditioning, all of that stuff.
Yeah, definitely a short season to get ready.
So 3rd and 10 here. Lang back to throw. Pressure
and he's
gets
gonna
up,
get
and he
sacked.
is tackled, and once again, big 75 Lane Watkins.
Nowhere to go. That's a coverage sack there.
Great job by the
nowhere
Panthers.
to go. Should be 4th and
13.
That ends the third quarter. We will head to the fourth. You just never know, Tim Boyle.
Well, they got to stop here. So
They did. Come on back. You're watching Friday Night Lights on STSPN.
And at the end.
Back here, Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle. If you're not used to this type of
What was that?
tomfoolery
because they just
playing,
flipped the field. Or
McAfee comes on in punt formation. for the
Okay.
Grizzlies.
we move back here. So Glacier Peak,
4th and 13.
McAfee to punt. And Vandergrind
I
here
don't think they're going to
receive.
do the fake again.
No, giving him room.
Ooh, he's
almost
blocked.
blocked
No,
it.
it
Maybe
was
he did.
blocked.
And Bartelheimer got in there.
Well,
Punt had been blocked.
The punter was kind of taking his own sweet time
He
back
was.
there, and they got to him.
Also
So a
number-
big break for Snohomish.
Yes, number 8, Hunter Philibom, the 6-foot senior in there got the paw.
Couldn't you hear that when he blocked it?
I did. I was looking
Yeah.
down at the.
I bet that hurt because
Oh,
it's cold.
Oh, yeah.
Ouch.
So Snohomish keep getting life here. 1st and 10 in Glacier Peak territory. And they got Cale Hammer out there, the quarterback. He wings this.
there's-
It's Makai Williams
Oh, look
finally
at that.
bouncing off tacklers down to the 30. And finally, Makai Williams
They've gone to him a few times, but
Pass complete to number 27.
Finally
gets the
got it.
ball. Big pickup now down to the 30. 11:42 left in the ball
Snohomish has
game.
got some life left.
The lights are still on here for the Panthers. Cale fakes it, gets it over, and it's
incomplete.
going to be incomplete. Trying to go to Kai Gaffney.
Wouldn't have mattered either way.
No.
Complete intended for number 1.
Stops the clock.
Caden Gaffney.
Nice cool evening here in downtown Snohomish. Again, tomorrow night we'll be doing Kinko Redmond Eastlake. I'll be with the Wedge Ron Henthorn down at Redmond High School. Cale fakes it now. He flips it out, but
incomplete.
just too low, and he was covered.
Oh, but
trying to
there
get
is
to
a flag
Lechner.
on the play. Laundry on the field, Scott.
Jackson
That could-
Hawkins, 6. I wonder if he's going to get.
See what we got here. It's not in the back. Could be like a defensive hold right there.
Well, there.
From where it's thrown.
Yeah, the officials here tonight using up all the rules.
It's going to be a
in the
break
bag.
for Snohomish if that's what it is.
A lot of
Mark-
conversations. A lot of deep
Here we go.
conversations. These are not. They can't text this stuff to each other. This is too long. I mean,
What do we got? What do we got? Oh, they're picking up the flag. No flag.
wow.
And why'd he throw it?
So 2nd and 10, or is it? No, now 3rd and 10. So Cale Hammer in for Silas Straley. Last 2 series. Looks over Lechner, flips it hard,
No,
and
incomplete.
Cale a little discombobulated there. Jackson Hawkins for Glacier Peak right on it.
Should be 4th down.
They keep going to the well there on the
Jackson
far
Hawkins
side.
there on the coverage.
4th and 10, but they're forced to go for it. You don't have a choice here.
Yep.
Down by 3 scores.
I try and give Vandergrind in just a little bit of
They
space.
kind of like they stopped going to him
Yeah.
for a while.
Trips here on the near side. Makai Williams. There. Cale.
Oh,
Now
and
he's
they're
gonna go
going
deep
for the
to
end
single
zone.
coverage. Lechner
Nope.
broken up double coverage.
Incomplete.
Knocked down again by 6. Hawkins, and he has been tremendous on that far side, and they'll turn over on downs.
Number 3, Ashton Olsen.
Ashton Olsen there as well.
Now, if you're Glacier Peak, the goal is just to get some first downs here.
Grizzlies will take
Really,
over
that's
on down
that's
on
all
the
you need to
3-yard
do.
line.
11 left to go in this 9th annual Dick Armstrong Cup. Getting some yell. The fans are yelling from the fences over there, Tim.
Or they keep it up, I'm going to check their ticket stubs.
As Kenny, the backup quarterback, and he flips it
Oh, and
over to number 3 on the far side, weaving his way to a first down, and that's Ashton Olsen who has a
having
touchdown.
big game
It
tonight.
really is. The junior.
Number 27, Makai Williams.
Kai Williams on the tackle there as we zip up. It
It's chilly.
takes another level here. Got the gloves on.
You've always got like 7 or 8 layers on.
Absolutely. I was born cold, Boyle.
Well, you were born somewhere in Iowa.
I was.
So.
Weaver on the right side.
Oh,
Was there a
I think
fumble?
that's a fumble. Maybe
Ball was
not.
on
Maybe
the
not.
ground.
Yeah, ball was on the ground. GP recovered, though. Well, I don't know.
Pile's
Maybe
still
not.
down there.
Oh, I think
77
Snohomish
comes up
recovered.
with it.
Whoa! Big
Dominique Dubuque.
break. With a name like that, how can you not recover
It's
the
not
fumble?
Waterloo either. It's Dubuque.
Ball will be placed.
Big break for the Panthers.
Another turnover.
Now they got some life in them. But they got to score 3 times in 10 minutes and 38 seconds.
It's
Can they do it?
possible. We'll see what they do at quarterback here as Straley looks like he's coming back in. So Silas Straley comes back in. Vandergrind been a little cold there. They flip it to Vandergrind, and a great tackle
no, he's
there
not.
by
Was he
Kenny.
down? Oh, yeah.
Oh my! What a great job by Kenny.
Quarterback for the Panthers throws complete, but for a 2-yard loss.
And the clock, 2-yard loss, and the clock's running.
Not what you want. Joey Hammer, third-year head coach for Snohomish. And Straley
The
keeps
keeper.
it.
Nice
A little
run.
misdirection, a little magic.
The Grizzlies.
It's like old-time Snohomish football there.
Let's get the wing tee,
Yeah. The wishbone.
the wishbone. God, all those games with Bellevue
Oh,
here.
all those missed. We
I-
couldn't even
Oh my
keep
God, I had
up
like
with
3
it.
binoculars and I couldn't tell who had the ball. 9:42 left. 3rd and 2 here for Snohomish. Straley gets it to Vandergrind. Vandergrind
Oh.
gets
Gets
hand
hit
to his
hard.
face, and
He got stuck, but he's going to be close. Yeah,
Ooh,
he's
are they
not
gonna give
quite.
it to
He's
him?
not there. No, he's half a yard short.
They'll bring up 4th and short.
4th and inches here for Snohomish.
Got to go for it.
They had the block punt. They've had the fumble recovery. A lot of turnovers tonight. They get it. Here's Keithley. Keithley turns up.
Oh, I think
stretches for
I
it.
think he
but
stretched for it and got it. Let's see. Oh, I don't think they're
no,
going to give it to
they're
him.
going to line it on the 35. Tim.
Whoa! I thought he got it on the stretch. Wow!
40-yard line.
Where's the challenge flag?
35-yard line.
Ryan Black comes off a little hobbled, number 1. He's got to lay down here. So
Oh.
hopefully he's okay.
They're stretching him out there.
Yeah. So another turnover on downs. A just stingy defense here by the Grizzlies.
The Snohomish has really blown a lot of opportunities.
Kenny fakes it.
Oh, he
Fumble again!
stripped the ball.
It is
And I
stripped
think
out.
Snohomish has got it.
Absolutely. Liam Kelso.
Wow.
Play recovered by number 44 for the Panthers, Liam Kelso.
Oh,
Wow.
my gosh.
Exactly what you don't want to do there.
Just said. He just went in and
He was
war.
obviously trying to strip that from him.
No doubt.
Boy, Snohomish has had a lot of opportunities. No doubt about that.
A slippery ball here on a brisk March night, apparently, as the offense right back in business with 8:56 left to go in this ball game. Silas Straley back at quarterback, the senior. Again, low snap. He's had that all night. Now running to the right. Gets out of bounds near the 34-yard line. No Ryan Black for Glacier Peak. He's on the sideline.
Still
Getting
looks like
stretched
it's
out.
his left leg that they're stretching out
Yep.
there.
Glacier Peak doing a good job. They a lot of pressure on Straley, but they're in great coverage, Tim, and he has nowhere to go.
The battle of the trenches is probably being won by Glacier Peak tonight, which is huge.
Gaffney in motion, fakes it.
Oh, and
Straley has nowhere to go.
Erickson got pushed right into he got blocked right into the quarterback. If you did, I don't know if you caught that or not.
I did.
He was getting blocked, and he just kind of shoved him right into for a sack.
What a night.
Erickson's having a huge night.
For the junior.
Oh, and he's a junior. He's going to be back next year.
Jacob Erickson. Just showing off at this point. 8:16 left to go. Now, 3rd and a mile to go. Gaffney in motion. Gets it to Vandergrind. Cuts up.
Not much. Got a couple, but that's going to bring up, what, 4th and about 15? 4th and 15? Yeah.
Torrey Watkins.
Torrey
Watkins
on the tackle.
Lives across the street from me.
Darren Watkins, the whole reason we're here. Does the
plays tight end on the other side of the ball.
Yeah, does all the video for Glacier Peak. Straley over, brought down. Great catch by Kai Gaffney, but not quite far
brought
enough.
Down by old Ashton Olsen again.
Big Ashton.
Big night for him.
Huge. The junior. Making plays all over the field.
Be a turnover on downs there.
Once again.
Just the opportunities missed by Snohomish tonight is just remarkable. They've just had so many chances.
I mean, think again, we talked about it at halftime. We're coming back, right? All the chances Snohomish had early when they were only down by 4 to punch it in. They were right on the goal line. Tyson Lang quarterbacking now for Glacier Peak. He gets it to Weaver. And Weaver drags Ulrich.
Now, Glacier Peak, they're just going to want to chew clock here.
Yeah.
Run the ball, pick up a couple first downs.
And
go celebrate.
We will have a player of the game. We don't get to do an interview, but we'll definitely make sure Tim decides who that's going to be. Lang hands it off.
Oh,
Weaver,
there he
big
goes.
old right side. Spinning.
Oh,
Still on
look
his
at
feet
that.
down to the Panther 40.
Wow.
They
They stole your line, Scott.
The 41-yard line.
Rumbling and stumbling.
Stumbling, bumbling. I stole it anyway. That's a Chris Berman line.
Yes.
Yeah. The Raiders.
We're just trying to avoid hypothermia right now.
Hey, we're doing jumping jacks. I've got the stand-up desk going. 6:42 left in this Dick Armstrong Cup. Tyson back, looking, now navigating, and he has to just tuck it.
Takes a sack.
Lang is sacked at about the 45-yard line.
Snohomish is going to have to start thinking about when they're going to use those timeouts.
Yeah.
They got all 3 of them.
Lane Watkins there again. All the kids just having so much fun just getting to play. I know the parents are happy.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, the coaches are just excited. Lang, Weaver.
Oh.
Big hit.
You
big
could hear that from
collision.
here.
Yes, you could. And that's
Weaver
Braden
pops
Ulrich.
right back up, though.
Hard by number 40, Braden Ulrich.
He needs to come out
Yeah.
now.
3rd and 13 for the
Took a
ground.
hit.
Matthew Lilich, 5'9" junior, coming in as the running back now for Glacier Peak. 3rd and 13 here. 28-10 Glacier Peak. It was tight at half. And there's Lilich. The junior
at that.
gets some speed on the right side.
Oh, and he's still
spinning.
up, and there's a flag.
Gets down at the 20.
Might be a face mask. It was thrown.
Lilich with a fine run around the right side.
The flag came where
handed
I think where the ball was. Let's see what they say here. What a run, though. Nice
Lilich.
little debut there.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's going to be a hold on the Grizzlies.
Well, no wonder he had such a wide open lane on the right side.
Question is, did it happen after the first down marker?
5:14 left to go, 28-10.
Break for Snohomish. It stops the clock.
It is. Second week here, we're so happy everybody's now streaming because there's no fans right now. So every game being streamed. Welcome.
We were doing it before it was popular.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as people are figuring out, streaming isn't easy.
No,
we make it look easy sometimes. But in the beginning, I tell you, it was tough.
It takes a village.
Oh, you have no idea. Todd Elvig, the 5-tool player. Nobody can multitask like the 5-tool player.
It brings it back to 3rd and 1 for that penalty.
Lang back in now. Lilich, the running back. Now they look over. Meldrum and Claps are on the near side. Lilich gets it again.
Oh, I think he got it.
But there is another flag.
I thought I saw a flag flying in there. Boy, a lot of flags tonight.
A ton.
Oh, they're going to get the Grizzlies again for a hold on a 3rd and 1 play.
This is adding up to a lot of film work. There's a lot of coaching opportunities, a lot of teaching.
They're still rusty. Man, now it's going to be 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11.
So as they sort this out, so Tim, do you think they're going to trade Russell Wilson or not?
I think they're trying. They're trying. Chicago's dying for him.
3rd and 9.
Chicago's ready to give us anything.
Lang like running out there, Lilich behind him.
Oh, what do we got now?
But they got too much confusion
Good
here. They didn't know what they're doing.
Flags, timeouts.
More Russell Wilson trade talk when we come back. Timeout.
Oh yeah, let's discuss it.
STSPN.
We're back.
Welcome back. Scott Oshman, Tim Boyle here. 5:06. We've been having a good time here. We're cutting it up.
3rd and 9 for the Grizzlies after back-to-back holding penalties.
And a timeout here. Lang to throw, going deep, left corner. Meldrum.
He's got it.
Caught. Touchdown, Grizzlies!
Wow! Oh, he's down at the
1.
They marking him at the 1? Oh, he's inches away.
Goodness.
What a catch by Meldrum, though.
Meldrum can't believe it.
Wow.
Thought he was in for sure.
Beautiful pass, beautiful catch.
About 6 inches from the goal line.
So Lang.
I thought he was in.
I did too. Lilich. 34 gets the handoff, and Lilich.
No, they blew the whistle before he. Not sure what the whistle is there. A lot of whistles.
Tons of whistles that are just, again, getting things organized.
Oh, it's a false start. That's a costly one. That's going to be. They were on about the 6-inch line, and now it's going to be from the 5.
So a lot of.
What a catch by Meldrum.
What a great catch. What a great ball. Just dropped it in there from Lang.
Hit him in stride.
Lilich another time. Goes right, cuts up
Oh,
left.
he's going to get it. He's going to
in?
get it. I think he's
Touchdown,
in. He's in. What a run. What a debut for that kid.
Matthew Lilich. Scores with 4:30 left to go, and the Grizzlies up 34-10 now. As the lights on the trucks on the EMT go crazy, and Ryan Kinney will do the holding. Sam McAfee for the extra try.
Long snapper, number 2, Caleb Koffler.
So Glacier Peak coming out. Here's the hold. The kick is up, and it is good.
That's going to put it out of hand there.
That one should do it with 4:30 left to go.
Nice touchdown for GP, set up by Trevor Meldrum with a great catch.
Been relatively quiet. We talked to head coach Shane Keck before the game. I asked, like, what's going on with Meldrum? He goes, no, he's there. He's in. He's playing. We just didn't get the ball to him much. He's involved. He's there. He's obviously one of their key people. And right there, what a beautiful catch for Meldrum to haul it in.
Yes, indeed. Remember that scene in Christmas Vacation where the daughter's got her eyes frozen shut and can't talk, and that's us. That's all part of the experience.
I'm actually very pleasant.
No, it's
this is very
great.
strange. You're
it's all
cold,
good.
and I'm not really that cold, which
I'm
is
fine.
a complete opposite. I mean, you are, and
it's not that bad.
You're in a summer getup. I mean, you got shorts and flip-flops on, but
Well, it looked like it was so nice out.
It was summer in March.
Had my air conditioning on the way down here. I didn't know a polar vortex was coming, though.
Those in the Midwest going, dude, you have no idea what a polar vortex is.
Oh, a little
McAfee,
pooch kick.
A little pooch. That's taken it to 31-32. So Snohomish going to get things going here. Again, we'll see who comes in as quarterback. Burrowheimer with the catch there. And Straley back in as quarterback. Vandergrind with them. Now, they've got to just keep working here, does Snohomish. They got Lake Stevens coming in next week. So they're no rest for the weary here in this short season.
Just keep working, run your plays.
Vandergrind here. Or no, Straley keeps it.
He runs into a sea of blue there.
Glacier Peak just all over it. And like he said up front, the big test of those two big offensive and defensive lines, Glacier Peak started to win that battle.
That was the key. You know, they were going to Vandergrind like on every play, and they just kind of stopped doing that. That was what was working for him.
Gaffney, now it goes up. It's tipped. Ball still up.
Oh, and almost
caught.
picked off.
Makai Williams going. But Ryder Wilkinson, number 10, dove late.
Just about got it.
Pass was intended for number 27, Makai Williams.
That was almost like a pancake volleyball move there by Ryder Wilkinson trying to slide under it. 3rd and 12 for Snohomish. 3:44 left to go in the game. Straley going to keep it this
nice
time.
Little run.
Blocks.
He's got the first down.
Nice job there.
And a couple.
Straley.
Big play to keep the drive alive.
3:36 left.
Clock's ticking though.
Snohomish would feel good just to get a score here.
Oh yeah.
Pitch it. Vandergrind, far side.
No. Oh.
Still on his feet. He is tough to get down.
Around the left side, he's brought down after a couple of yards.
I mean, they put 41 up against Marin, so they know they can score. Again, shout out to the Glacier Peak defense here, but
yeah, couple of different defenses though, but they definitely can score. Vandergrind never goes down after that first hit, it seems like.
It's great. Vandergrind once again now directing traffic, keeping the pile moving up to the 40 of Glacier Peak. He's amazing.
Good little run there. Gets like 7 or 8.
Excellent balance, the leverage there.
Number 10, Ryder Wilkinson.
Timeout.
And a timeout, Glacier.
Timeout, Glacier Peak.
Peak. That is their final one of the
Interesting.
half. They had to blow one earlier. We will step away. You're watching Friday Night Lights on STSPN.
Bickford Ford is Western Washington's #1 Ford truck store. Northwest weather is always a challenge, and we work regardless of what it's doing outside. Your truck better do more than just come along for the ride. It needs to work as hard as you do. The Ford Super Duty is that truck. Since 1934, Bickford has been matching the best truck to the right job. See one of Washington's largest inventories of F-Series and Super Duty trucks. Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish and Bickford.net.
Vandergrind gets a big first down pickup. Just some momentum, some positivity here for the Panthers. With 2:38 left to go in the game.
That's enough for a Panther first down.
It's so funny because this first quarter of this game, as Straley looks to Lechner, now he's going to go
That might
deep.
get picked.
It is intercepted.
Joey's pass is intercepted.
And Joey Kelly, number
Joey
27,
Kelly, yeah. He
comes
was
up with that.
Nice play.
Joey Kelly.
That'll do it for.
That will. So who are we going to be?
I think you got to give it to Ryan Black for those 2 huge touchdown runs.
Number one, he
Number
looked a
one,
little
he got-
hobbled there, but absolutely number one, Ryan Black. You know, that's 2 for 2. Last year, he was our player of the game.
That's right. We do have a T-shirt for him.
We do have a T-shirt. That was a left-handed throw to Sarah Elvig. I just want that noted for the record.
It looked like a left-handed
Yeah, it was a little
throw.
weak. So Glacier Peak takes over here. 2:20 left to go. Lang gets it to Lilich. Lilich. Bartelheimer with the tackle for Snohomish.
About the 9-yard line. by number
Lilich is
28.
proving he belongs.
He does.
2 minutes left and ticking.
So Snohomish trying to break this streak of 8 in a row, and I thought they had him.
This would have been a good year for them to do it.
Really would. Lilich again and taken down quickly.
Lilich again brought down by number 44.
Really, it's just about chewing the clock here.
Yeah.
80.
Liam Kelso on the tackle for Snohomish. So our player of the game is going to be Ryan Black. We don't have the official statistics here, but we know he's got
62-yard touchdown
Yeah,
and a
he's got-
53-yard
Yeah.
touchdown.
another
Huge game.
100-plus game. Lang going deep now for Torges.
Oh, and he
brings
got
it in!
Right on his fingertips.
What
What
a
a
catch!
catch.
Matt Torgerson, he's all the way
Wow.
up 50.
Hunter Philibom all over him.
Placed on the
I was expecting Glacier Peak to just run it, with a minute left, but got to practice your plays.
What a catch by Matt Torgerson. Lang. Lilich this time. Dives forward.
brought down just short of the late line to gain by number 82.
Probably going to be time for about one more play, and we'll probably wrap it up.
Under a minute to go. Want to thank everybody. Martin on camera, Sarah Elvig on camera, Todd Elvig, the executive producer, putting all this together.
Fun night.
Very fun night. I mean, the Snohomish Panthers didn't have as fun a night as they would like to.
And the audience was listening for free, unlike some of the other stations out there charging their
Yes, it is.
Charging their listeners.
Lilich.
But you heard it free here at STSPN.
Complimentary services.
The original.
Absolutely. This is where
broadcasting
streaming started
company. Yes.
in Western Washington, Snohomish County for sure.
I think that's going to do it, Scott.
I think that will. So congratulations, 35-10. The Glacier Peak Grizzlies go to 2-0. They'll head next week down the street to Archbishop Murphy.
They can practically walk to the game.
They could. 35-10, Glacier Peak over Snohomish. Our player of the game, we got a T-shirt for him. We'll let him know.
The senior Ryan Black, number 1.
Congratulations to everybody at Glacier Peak, Shane Keck and the entire staff. Also, Joey Hammer and Snohomish. Got a tough one next week against Lake Stevens. For everybody here on STSPN, all the guys and gals out in the truck, Tim Boyle, thanks for coming out today.
Thank you. Good night. It was fun. We'll be doing it again soon.
We will warm up the heaters, Scott Oshman saying so long. Good night, everybody.